God fucking damn it, y'all. God, freaking Lord, shit, twat, balls. Hello, everyone. Good morning to fucking MrBlurry's. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, where the fuck you are. How are you doing today to everyone except Alec? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, Equinox. Hello, Alec. Hello, Chris. Hello, Noel. Hello, Egg. Hello, Cryptical. How are you guys all doing? Did I say everyone? I'm sorry if I missed you. Tell me if I missed you, and then I'll give you a little. I'll say your name, because that's I don't know, people like that when you do it on stream. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully, guys have had a good day so far. My English is still shit as usual. Also, no, we don't talk about what happens on Twitter. What happens on Twitter stays on Twitter, bitch. I do fucking see you, bitch. Yeah, welcome in, everyone. Hello, Meichu. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Hey, Zalix. Wait, how do you wait? Okay, wait. How do I? Okay, wait. Hold on. What? I want to give you like a nickname, Zalix. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me think about this. Oh my god, my brain's a mess. Enzale. That sounds weird. I'm just gonna call you Zale. No, I think other people call you Zale, so I'm gonna call you Zale as well. Hello, Zale. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Oh, fine. Okay. Hello, everyone. Jesus. Okay, welcome in, everyone. Sorry, I was not prepared for this. I was like, honestly, I set up in like 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie today. I was too busy looking at a few things that a few of my friends sent me, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just DM them, reply to some emails, go on a few websites and like do my dailies and some stuff, like check my emails, do all that fun stuff. And then, you know, it turns out I had like 3 minutes left until stream, and I was like, oh shit. So, you know, that's always fun. Also, again, for some reason, the neighbor, the house over from my house, there's smoke coming out of it again. I don't know what they're fucking doing over there, but there's just smoke there. I don't know if you guys remember, like 2 or 3 days ago, there was smoke coming out of that house, and I thought it was a bushfire. No, I think it's just one house pumping out smoke. I don't know why, I don't know who, but yeah, it's happening there. I finally managed to catch stream. Usually I'm asleep. Yeah, I stream at a weird time zone for most people. Do tell Noel share the classroom if it's something embarrassing. No, shush. Dale? Call him Dale. Who's Dale? Who's Dale, Equinox? Who's Dale, bruh? I read Dale in Pitbull voice. Yes, a lot of people say Zale or Zally. Yeah, okay, I think I'll call you Zale. I like Zale, because I don't think I've got any of my friends called Zale, so I'll call you Zale. Everyone hired as Zale. They're my model cousin. They're like, they're the son of my auntie. That's how cousins work, right? Yeah, we're model cousins. Say hi. Dale is your name now for us? What the fuck? When did Blurry become Dale? I don't even have a D to start my name. The only D I have in my name is Dick, okay? Like Dick Grayson, but instead of, you know, being a cool name, it's actually just, you know, the private part. Random fact, if you hold down on IDs in your little home screen, you get to replay their ID unlock animation. Oh, do you? Oh! I didn't fucking know that. Well, that's... Okay, that is cool. I didn't know that, Egg. Thank you for telling me. Yoshi is your neighbor. No! I mean, maybe. I'm waiting for Blur to get smoked. Why? They're cooking potions. They're doing something over there. It's like the smoke is coming out very, very occasionally. Like it's popping out. It's like puffing, and it stops for like 5 seconds, and then you see another cloud of smoke just go past. I'm really confused what they're doing in there, because it's not like a campfire or anything. Because normally that would just have consistent smoke. But look, see, there's another fucking puff of smoke. It's like they've got 5 people, like, vaping and just blowing smoke on the balcony every once in a while. That's what it kind of gives, that's the kind of vibes it gives me. Hi, Dale. I'm not Dale! I'm sorry to hear that. Blurry is your Unc Dale. What? No, oh! You're calling Zaz... Fuck's sakes, guys. Fucking hell, my... God damn it. Gregor and Yoshi are your neighbors. They're... Sure. They... Smoke signaling, Blurry, you should know. You used to... I don't use smoke signals! How would I know what smoke signals are? I'm not in Canada. Canada's where they use it a lot, right? I don't know when they use... Because you've got mountains. We don't really have mountains. We've just got flat, dry, fucking earthquake land, okay? He's from the void. Yeah, exactly. I'm from the void. Why would I need smoke signals? I doubt you could even see smoke with all that black shit in the void. Okay. Okay, Chris makes a good point. Groga having 506. Yeah, well, I mean, if anyone's having 6, it's Virgil, actually. As a mage people, wish he's Dale. Fuck off. God damn it, Alec. Nom nom est mage shoe. Okay. Alright. Now that we've got pleasantries out of the way, now that you guys have bullied me to fucking hell and back, even though we've started the stream, it's been, what, 10 minutes? It's been 5 minutes since I've been, like, proper live, and you guys have already started bullying me, so I see how it is. I'm just gonna start the... You know what? We're gonna go into the game, and that way, we're gonna focus on the game, so you can't bully me anymore. Look at my profile picture, it's your neighbor. I can't even tell, I'm not gonna lie, the profile picture is so fucking small on my screen, I can't see what the fuck it is. I'll check after if you want. I could check after, but not right now. It's so small. I can't zoom in! It's not something I can do! It's also tired, 1 rest, hungry, 1 out. That sounds familiar. 7 minutes, 3 minutes late, like 1 minute of starting the game. Fuck you. Blurry, is it just my cute kohai that I would let lay on my lap and head pat? I am never... Okay, so for those who don't understand, last stream we figured out that Chris has been streaming for longer than I have, like in total, right? Oh wait, hold on. I just realized I was quiet. Yeah, she's been streaming for longer than I have, total. So technically, I'm her kohai. And that's weird to me, because a lot of my friends are my kohais. So it's weird having a senpai, it's weird. But yeah, you know, at least I have someone to rely on. It's Greg with a comically large stick. That'd be a dual shoot, it would. Do it now, make sure you said the line, that, and this. Chris is just better? What do you mean Chris is just better? Fake hag as well. Not this again! Well, you're also younger than... That's true as well. I'm younger than most people. I'm a baby in comparison to a lot of people. What the fuck? I just realized Don is in the... Okay, I didn't realize that down there. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Intervallo 2 of Canto 6. So, you know, if you guys know about it, remember, no spoilers, nothing like that. Hopefully I did actually keep subscribers modes. Okay, chat, is subscriber mode on? Can anyone confirm or deny? I don't actually know if it is. I hope it is, because, you know, I don't want a bunch of random people coming in and ruining the mood. This is so much training? What? Don headline, the gremlin has been contained. That's what I'm saying. Also a queen? I'm not hag, I'm a mistress. Mistress? I don't know. I feel like the word mistress is such a loaded term now. It's weird, isn't it? Hence why I call fake hag due to damn reincarnation stick. I mean, it's still a hag. Mentally hag. Hag mentally. You need new friends, Blurry. What? You're one to... Okay, no, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't be mean. I shouldn't be mean. I should be a nice streamer. I shouldn't... Sorry, that's my bad. First, we boarded the warp train to get to our next destination. P-Corp. Wait, are we going to P-Corp? Is that where Canto 7 is set? Going to our fancy first-class flash freeze hibernation capsules, and... We were supposed to arrive at P-Corp after a quick blink of an eye, but... This, okay, I have a lot of W Corp identities, so this is giving me very nice, like, feely vibes. PP Corp, heck yeah. Hello, y'all. Hey, Affy, good morning, good afternoon, wherever y'all. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. Guys, why is season 4 telling me to clear all the cache? What? Dante. How do you say it? How do you say it? Dante. I can't do it. I can't go as low as Virgil does. Dante. No, I can't. I don't have that low of a voice. But no, I get what you mean. Okay, the first thing I saw when my vision returned was the perplexed look on Faust, who had just entered hibernation at the same time as I did. Faust pitting us on the wall? Is this heaven? Well, no, because it's not Otis, so it's not heaven. There you go, Alec. Then I realized that we woke up mid-transit on the warp train. Hey, yo. Piss Corp singularity sucks, it makes things bend instead of break, unlike the Chad of T-Corp controlling time. No, but what's the, fuck, what corp is the ocean in? What, Ishmael's Canto, what corp was that? I forgot what the name of it. What corp is it? Is it like B Corp, what, U Corp? U Corp. Yeah, cause it's a bit, like, you're saying stuff like about bending and not breaking. That kind of gives me U Corp singularity vibes, where everything just mixes together. We didn't get to see a lot of the U Corp singularity, but it was a very interesting thing, wasn't it? I wish we would get more singularities explored. But yeah, anyways. Dante understated disorientation, okay. What? What the hell happened? U-Corp is tuning fork, if I remember correctly. Yes, that's the one. It's kind of like mixing things together, which is kind of giving me the same vibes as what you guys are describing Corp as, but like, slightly different. Did you know our Corp singularity is replication? That makes sense, seeing as the Honglu ID I have of our Corp said something about the other Honglus. So that makes sense. Guys, what's F Corp singularity? What is F Corp? First things first, let's rewind. Wow, damn, that was a nice sound effect. Let's rewind and turn to the very start of this highly unfavorable situation we find ourselves in. Also issued a few days ago. Okay. Next to a warp train. Yeah. Okay. What? That's where it all started. Okay. You should check out the Distortion Detective. It's a really good read by Project Moon, and it gives a lot of info on distortions. Does that have anything to do with time killing time? Because I literally just finished that intervalo. Yes, R Corp, my favorite Corp, unlimited item. Fart Corp. That's right. It's to create energy from farts. Oh, lovely. It's like L Corp, but like kind of shit. There I was, still perplexed by the incidents at T Corp, with my awful idea of clearing the air by asking Virgil for our next destination, now knowing that storm that my innocent question would bring. What if to assume people can read? I just choose not to. It needs pictures, damn it. Well, I can read, I just choose not to, as I said. We are en route to T Corp Warp Station. Okay. A quest that must be swiftly addressed at the station. What's going on? What's going on? We still don't actually know what T Corp, W Corp thing actually does, do we? It does? Hi ho, Blurry, Heck and Cutie, what's cooking, good looking? Hello, Molag, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's, welcome. Have you been, Molag? Have you been well? Okay. Significantly less disinclined. Oh, okay. Train to get to P Corp, end of story. There's nothing between the lines. Okay, so I assume Don knows something is gonna happen to her, basically, right? W Corp is Wambo, turn it around, it becomes Mambo. What? What does that even mean, Alec? All I know, Warp, it's Warp Corp, right? Warp something Corp, maybe? When the sinners are fighting, does Karam play on Virgil's iPad? You know what? Canonically, I would think so. It's only natural that the sinners immediately fell to a state of collective dumbfounded shock. None of the sinners had any history of working at W Corp, but we're actually taking that train? Through that vague information that we could gather from the identities, we all had some fragmentary knowledge about the terrible secrets of the Warp train's operations. That's kind of weird. Okay, that's kind of strange. I like how every single singularity is really, really like shrouded in mystery. We don't know how K Corp things work. You know, there's all like these secretive things behind the singularities. And then for some reason, all of our fucking W Corp identities know something about how it works. Why does that work? Why, can someone explain that to me? You Wambo, I Wambo, we, okay, you're, okay. So Alec has gone mad, that's what we figured out. WAP train. Okay. I initially considered hiding this information from the rest of the sinners, but since sharing things with everyone and letting them get their 2 cents in usually ended up being pretty helpful, I've been sharing more of these as of late. Okay, I see. Hello, Hideki! How have you been doing, Hideki? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. It's been a while. Welcome in. Very dim. Okay. Conversation records between the manager and identities that the mechanism can be deemed somewhat bizarre. Okay, so they don't... I just realized something. None of these guys remember... Well, they only have faint memories of when they use identities. That's kind of weird. I didn't realize that they would forget their memories of when they use... Wait, it can... Between the manager and identities that the mechanism... So they don't... Do they not remember when they're identities? Is that how this works? Fixed my sleep schedule for the last 2 weeks. Hey, nice! Nice, I'm proud of you. I'm like your dad now. I'm proud of you, son. Testing. And when the train reaches they just wipe the passengers' memories. Oh, that's definitely fucking suspicious, doesn't it? Okay. Sleep schedule, what is that? They do vaguely, but vaguely, okay. Mersault looks like John Yakuza from Yakuza 0. Sleep? What odd word is that? I see a lot of my chat is degenerates. I should have expected that, seeing as I'm also a degenerate, but still. That they start literally ripping and tearing into one another. So something weird is going on the train. We know that much for a fact, but we don't know actually what it's about. Interesting. Oh no, I can fix my sleep schedule on a dime. Damn, that's impressive. That's really impressive. Like, if you put your mind to it, you just can do it. That's really fucking impressive. I cannot do that. I cannot. Rip space, dimension shredder. Even with the sinners with identities from identity cards, the identity's memories or beliefs don't bleed into them once it's over and done with. Okay, I see. Hello, 08. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. State the negative so that after they switch out of their identities, minimal influence holds over them. So that, for example, Heathcliff actually doesn't act like a wild hunt. Oh, I see. So that's why their memories aren't exactly there. Okay. Are we on a crazy train? We don't know what goes on in this train, but something's happening. Thank you. We're on our way there. We're on the WAP station. Yep. That's a wet ass P Corp. I tried to think of a word that isn't the PU55Y word. That, you know, that starts with P, and all I could think of is P Corp, so that's what we're going with. That's why sinners could use the identities of our somewhat worst enemies without getting infected by their philosophies and whatnot. But it also meant that they couldn't retain any new information that each identity had to offer. That's why I keep a record of some things that sound particularly important and sometimes share it with the rest of the sinners. Okay, another question. Question time, chat. Can I ask someone to turn on their identity just to get information out of them in that case? For example, could I get Wild Hunt Heathcliff to turn, Heathcliff to turn into Wild Hunt and then ask him about what happened in his world? Because if I could have done that, couldn't I have just resolved the whole Wuthering Heights thing a lot fucking easier, right? Yeah, you went P Corp, such effort, I know. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Piss off, party poopers. I know, I wanted to alliterate the word P, the letter P, sorry. Yes, Dante has interviewed multiple identities. Yes, fair enough. You can see it in Dante's notes. Wait, so why the fuck did we not get... That's the story thingy you get at UT3. What's UT3? Oh, Uptie. Oh, is that their story? I mean... Oh, okay. Wild Hunt released after Kanto 6. Okay, storyline canon, we don't have such identity. Oh, okay. So, the base identities we have are R Corp, W Corp. I think that's it in terms of corps, right? The base ones? And then every other thing is like you have to explore the place to get the identities, canonically, right? Is that how it works? Riz Corp. It also meant like, okay, yeah, we already read that. My voice doesn't really carry well past the window, so most of our communications are one-sided, but I had an abundance of W Corp identities, so it wasn't difficult to piece together the truth behind the trains. What do you mean all identities we have are canon? No, like, canon point we receive the identities. I know they're all canon, but like, at what point we receive the, like, because I shouldn't have Lamantaland at this point in time, right? Technically, if we're talking about lore-wise, right? Also, new ID cards are made after a certain story point. Yeah, fair enough. It's just that during the time we don't have them. Right, yeah, just like Lamantaland, right? Maybe ignorance really is bliss. Okay. Interesting. So everyone knows something weird has gone on. Wait, I have a Faust identity for W Corp too. I just realized. So she should have something to do with it. Okay, bus. What about this bus? Oh, that's true. Are we gonna leave it? No one to feed to Mephi when Karen's gone. Okay. The rearmost. Oh, okay. So we can actually bring Mephi onto the train. That's interesting. Okay, cool. The cool cap gang identity. Yeah, they've got pretty cool caps. I'm not gonna lie, they've got pretty cool caps. Apparently, I've heard. Is it Library of Ruiner or is it Lobo Corp that apparently uses W Corp stuff a lot? Because when I was searching for the art for the thumbnail for the stream, I went and looked around like W Corp like art, and I think it brought me to a lot of Library of Ruiner stuff. Was it or Lobo Corp? One or the other. Dante forgetting which manager Don, forgetting they have manager Don while they watch Don impale 3 guys at once. That's what I'm saying. It's like canonically it's weird, but it's fair enough as well. Lob Corporal Warner. I'm getting two different responses, chat. I'm getting two different responses. What the fuck does that mean? Which one's right? Which one's right? You didn't see that, did you? Hello, Chatin. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about W Corp. All I know is that I've seen the interior of the train. I've saw, you know, the thumbnail, the art behind everything in the thumbnail. That's the only thing I've seen. I've seen that and the logo of W Corp. That's all I know. Love town, what a lovely town. I can't respond because I don't know anything. Okay, fair enough. The bus begins to swell with noise again, though in a slightly different air to the alarmed response from earlier. We don't talk about Love Town, no, no, no. Oh, plenty of the arses on first class seats. That's fair enough, honestly, though. W Corp specifically fully was shown in Ruiner. Oh, okay, I see. So that's why they're so open about W Corp identities, I guess, in Limbus Company. Okay. Library of Ruina is where W Corp was officially introduced. They had a presence in Lob Corp because W Corp tech is now rabbits. Is how the rabbits of R Corp teleport. Okay, I see, I understand. Okay, fair enough. Fully shown was in Ruina. Okay, understand. So they were involved in both. Expensive of the first year wing employee. Damn. Let me say, Blurry, aboard these trains, if you don't have enough money, you'll suffer worst possible fate I've ever seen up until now in the city. Well, that gives me T-Corp vibes. Fun fact, Heath's spat has changed from revenge to remember. Yeah, I did see that. I've not missed much yet. Also, welcome to the point where they have not voiced intervalos. Oh yeah, that was like 2 intervalos ago. But yeah, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's Leo. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day wherever you are. Get some cool bonuses. Private capsules, okay. Promotional language. Okay, interesting. Fun fact, Heath is my son. They've been designated to easily withstand the true amount of time it takes for the warp train to travel from point A. What does that mean? The trip will be over in the blink of an eye for the passengers. So, depending on where you are in the train, you get there faster or slower? That's kind of weird. Is unfamiliar yet welcome. Yeah, Limbus Company's doing a bit too much for us, aren't they? Oh, Affy! Wait, did the sound not go through? Did the sound not go through? Oh god damn, okay. I'm really sorry if the sound didn't go through. But Affy, thank you so much for the membership gift. There we go, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Pat, if you're here, welcome to the Cherry Pickers. Welcome. Also, damn, voice acting is like 6 weeks. Oh, really? It's actually coming soon. By the way, guys, it may become slightly boring now to watch Blurry. He's actually getting slightly better at the game, so we won't be able to bully him as much. Fuck you, Tachin. Fuck you. Pat got it. Pat, welcome to the Road Club. Yeah, I don't even know if Pat's actually here. Because it doesn't, just because they got the membership doesn't mean that they're actually in the current chat. We'll see, though. Either way. Flex those upon those who not member. Okay. Wow, okay. Well, look, I can't stop you guys, but... Alright. Juan Glue is my favorite Limbus comedy center. Who's rich? Who's Juan Glue? Honestly, I thought they were gonna slip just the guide and car into first class. Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna do. It seems unnecessary luxury. Yeah, I bet there's probably a reason we've got first class, right? They probably want us to do something on the trains to fix some weird shit that's gone on. That's why they're giving us first class. They probably won't pay for first class for no reason, right? Okay. Also, everyone in Limbus Company, apart from the bus, group treats us like shit. So I doubt that they would be willing to fork over a prime pass for the warp train. Mouse finally acquired, now to work on rodeo. Hey, nice, Chatin, nice, congrats. We are gonna have a hard time getting into first class if they can attempt to open it. Oh, okay, so it's like a light and day difference. Ishmael, who'd been holding that first class promotional pamphlet in her hands for a while, was chatting on with fire in her eyes. What do you mean, sound like Juan Glue and you should get it? What? What you mean? Sound out Juan Glue. Hong Lu. Okay, I see. Why did you... There is no reason to change his name to Juan Glue. Like, Prega, I get, because it's like, Prega. It's a shortening. Juan Glue is not even a shortening, it's like cashew. At least, actually, I heard that, I forgot what... I think, wasn't there someone actually called, Katie? In the Project Moon team, and that's what Kathy was based. That's why people call it cashew or something. It's funny. Hair clip, Juan Clue, skincare. Hong Lu means red dew. Hong Lu. Yes. Depending on how it's written, yes, it can mean red dew. Hell is cashew. Cashew. Because it's funny. Fish, Juan Glue, skincare. Oh, for fuck's sakes. All right, chat. All right. Without its hardships, yeah. Okay, sometimes everyone was at least somewhat interested in the fabled first class of warp trains. I could sense that there was a growing consensus about the sinners that even a warp train trip might be acceptable if it meant that they could ride in the first class seats. What does that mean? What does clear or cashew? Sorry. Yeah, no, I don't know who Kathy is either. Sorry, that's my bad. I think I just blurted out that word for no reason. I don't know why I said that. I could sense that there was a growing consensus. Okay, I already read that. God, I'm forgetting what I've even read. Okay. Interesting. I prefer a scenic route. That's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, because she wants to see all the blood splatter. Right. Virgil pretended not to hear your shoes questions. Mr. Salt, Faust is very mouse. Or my favorite, Faust is very bounced. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, you guys are all insane. Alright. As matter greater. Okay. Okay, if you know, you know. Don Quixote carefully began, almost whispering in a low voice. That is, in first class, clear, must board with our feet freed from our boots. Does that claim hold water? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, we can't wear shoes? Is that what this is saying? Barefoot in first class. The other responded, of course, man, what am I, stupid? What? Interesting. That's kind of a... I must be separated, not even for a twinkle. I shan't toss rockin' Nanty. Okay, guys, how do you pronounce that? I know it's her like weapon, but what how do you pronounce that? Rockinanti. To the side? Next to such vulgarities of ugly shoes of Sir Heathcliff. Okay. Rochinante. Okay, Rochinante. Rochinante. Okay. Okay. I expect Virgil to answer with his usual exasperated rebuff. Contrary to my expectations, however, he responded in a somewhat serious tone, if tainted by that familiar annoyance. Wait, what? Wait, so why are they talking about shoes and suddenly Rosciante? I'm confused. Is it because they're like, no weapons on the train, because we're afraid you're gonna murder people? Is that why? Phosrodar! I don't think that's how you pronounce it, Alec. I don't know. I've got a sneaking suspicion that's not actually how you pronounce it. This place is huge. Alright, that was on my first impression of the warp train station. Okay, Dawn never takes off her shoes. Dawn call her show Foxy... What? Shu, Alec currently playing Skyrim. Alright, that's my first impression of the warp train station. Oh god, there's so many chat messages. I am not used to reading this many chat messages while playing games. Don Quixote shouted vibrantly, immediately recovering from a previous apprehension of the sheer possibility that she might be separated from Rosciante. Otis is not a hag. Yeah, how do you pronounce that, Alec? So each nest has one of these massive structures in them. Okay. Odyssey. Heathcliff asked, gesturing towards Mercer with his chin. Every warp station has been built with a general design philosophy that draws from their respective nest architectural idiosyncrasies. It can also be said that many critics in relevant fields praise the warp train stations as one of the many cultural cornerstones of the city. I guess they're a bit like Corp branches, because they're a source of whatchamacallit. They're a source of like transport, whereas Corp is like a source of like energy. So I guess it would make sense they're all scattered around, not just in their respective corps, right? Rosciante is her shoes. You get a good view of the shoes in her base eco. I thought it was her weapon, isn't it? I have no idea when it happened, but Heathcliff started treating Mercer like a walking encyclopedia from time to time. Of yonder from the west. Based Evo animation. Outfits of the western population. Oh, okay, so interesting. Interesting. Yeah, because it's different. Like, every corp has their own culture, right? Because it's based off a different country. Which is kind of weird if you think about it. Because regardless, they're still in the same city. So it's a bit weird how they have such differing, like, aesthetics, right? Let's see. Tekken Evo. You know what? I should play Tekken. I've been meaning to play Tekken. Oh. Who are you? The 3 seconds of screaming duet. One of utter fascination, the other of unmitigated frustration. Rosciante is the shoes and are in fact present in almost all of Don Quixote's IDs, while the weapon often changes. That is true! Actually, now that you mention it, because in her base ID, there's like a focus on her shoes and how she's like running, isn't she? Oshar, obligate style harkens aflame this robust earth. Alright, I have no idea what the fuck that means. Okay, holy shit, man. You're blocking the way, ragtag bunker of Hicks? We've never been on a oh, okay. Okay. I see. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare, bitch. I don't know who you think you are, but I don't talk to my sinners like that. Everyone, Donna's loyal to the shoe brand. I see. I see. Let's see. Really, he's got a long ass. What does he have? It's got like 2 ends over here. It's like a fucking bush cutter. The fixer with a particularly impressive set of prosthetic arms. Oh, they're prosthetic arms. Okay. Spent a minute venting several of his numerous grievances at us before storming to a different platform. Ah, okay. Look at the clankers. Oh, don't call them. How dare you say that slur in my stream? They're riding trains with us now. Guess there are a lot of people. Okay. That's when Virgil slowly walked up to our group. Rendezvous at this destination. Wait, oh, they're not. He's not coming with us. Weapon is somewhat separate. Oh, okay. I see. In Spanish, right. I can't remember the base ego who's instantly high roll IDs. I mean, I still like to use it for bleed if like for single target bleed. Because I've only got that and the La Mancha lane, the killer. What's that identity called? Yeah, but either way, I've only got those 2 that I really use. So I still use the base one. There we go. Just a harpoon. It does kind of look like a harpoon, but with like 2 things attached to it. Fixers bestowed with the color must board a train separately prepared for them. Oh, they've got special privileges, which is kind of weird. Blurry, did you know that Gauss has the most, has the one who grips? I'd a multi-crack. What? I know what you're talking about, but that sentence is weird. Name one time Blurry didn't use full bleed team. Never. That's when. Riding the first class plus. Okay, there we go. I mean, they're forced to, which is a bit weird. Karen wants to let Matthew be lonely. 3 separate times, each time I bought one of these candies that people aren't allowed to board. Ah, look at Dad taking care of his daughter. Okay. Clanker Faust ID. Virgil escorted the particularly peeved Karen away. This is the first time Karen has been away from Meti, so this is gonna be interesting. I'm eating some takoyaki. Oh, I'm allergic to takoyaki, but if I could have it, it sounds delicious. We followed Faust's guidance to the entrance of our train car. Oh, look at that! Holy shit, look at the back. Are these the capsules that we're gonna be going in? Our colors are starting to come back. Oh yeah, because we're technically in W Corp. We're in a W Corp branch now, technically. Okay. We got colors? Huzzah, yeah. There's a law reason why colors are not allowed in the general public warp trains. Oh, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Because it did say that he was forced to use another vehicle, not that he wanted to. Or that he got special treatment, so it was, yeah. The general response from this room was surprise at the rows upon rows of expensive-looking, sizable capsules. The reason I'll say it a bit later from now. Yeah, okay. No spoilers until I get to it, unless it's not actually stated. Flash freeze hibernation? I guess it literally freezes our bodies in a flash. Faust, are these freeze hibernations safe? Okay. These things are supposed to freeze a solid, right? Can we really come back from something like that? Put you in a okay, yeah. So they're just freeze chambers. All right. We've all seen these in sci-fi, so yeah. Interesting. It's stated, but you need to understand the basics first. Okay, I guess once it's stated, you can tell me if I don't understand anything. Missed about half of what you said, but the point is it's safe, right? Yes. Everyone will be reverted to the States. Okay, I see. Weezer. Interesting. Okay. I like how Heathcliff is back to his normal self. He's been through a lot, poor boy. If you were to be cry freeze, would you strike a pose? Oh fuck yeah! I would pose like a slut. I would like have like, I don't know. I would do like the ooh woo, and then I would have like a hey gal, and that's how I'd be fucking cryo freeze. When people walk past, they just see that. Okay, but that still leaves a lot to be worried about. Just as I was wondering, however, I realized that there was something odd about the way she phrased that answer. I'm mildly autistic and mentally unstable. You know, that's fair. I expect no less. We can tell Major. Hey, don't be mean, Chachin. As far as I'm aware, you said that could be wrong. Faust does not Faust is not a divine being. Okay, yeah. They don't call it first class for nothing, I guess. P Corp's all the way up in the northern corner. Yeah, that's true. So do we get there really fast? Roshinante, thus begins the launch on. Okay, yeah, okay. I'd be meaning to ask Don, do you ever wash those shoes? Where'd that come from, Brodio? We're inside that whale. When that whale blew up, they were on our clothes. Yeah. And do you remember how much we had to scrub to get that bloody fishy stuff off our clothes? Yes. How Dawn never took her shoes off once during the whole ordeal. Stinky Dawn! Stinky Dawn! In a blink of an eye. Oh. Has our witness an errant knight who leaves the side of their beloved steed? Oh, no. Dawn. Dawn. Go wash your fucking boots. Come on. Otis, who was sitting there and shaking her legs, suddenly asked Faust a question. God. Let's see. I mean, I don't think she's confident no accidents will occur. I think she's just like, generally doesn't. Beep. Oh, here we go. Like cottage cheese, Dawn feet smell would be immaculate. Oh, Alec. That is minging. Imagine the spell. Blurry, you do not want her to wash those shoes? I do. I kinda do. The sinners who are either leisurely enjoying their complimentary snacks or taking a look at the first class car suddenly became a lot busier. One sniff is heaven, second sniff sent you there. Yeah, okay, fair enough. If you're into that. Then let us hurry. Yeah, okay. Oh, why isn't this? The other sinners made it clear into their capsules, no problem, but I felt like I was the only one who's fumbling. Whale guts with their shoes on. Yeah, do you like to smell of whale guts, Alec? Is that what you're saying? Initiation warp in 10 minutes? Okay. Ah, I've got to be helped in. I've got to be helped in because I'm so bad at this. Oh, look at Rodia. Oh, they are doing poses. Rodia's doing like a wee pose. Yu Sang's just standing there. Faust standing there. Honglu, I can't tell the rest of them. Faust expertly guided me into the capsule as though she'd done something like this before, then pressed the button inside the capsule that closed the hatch. I'm nearsighted. I used to fishy smells. Alright, mate. Alright, mate. That's Dawn. Oh, is that Dawn? Oh, it is Dawn. Okay. I thought that was Rodia for a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. The short hair. Yeah. People eyes is getting worse. It's because of the trench coat. I thought I heard a brief sigh, but the hatch shut tightly before I could ask her anything. Dawn is praising the sun. Oh, jolly corporations. Okay. The last thing I saw before my capsule began to fill with gas was Faust climbing into her own capsule opposite of mine. I had no idea then what she really meant by we meet again in but a moment. Oh! Oh! Hold on! She meant literally in a moment before we even moved. Oh, does she want to hold on. Dawn is praising me. Okay. But one thing I knew for sure was... Oh, that something had seriously gone wrong. It's almost time to drop the law on why colors are forced on different trains. Yeah. I'll be looking forward to it when I find out enough about it so that you can tell me. Dante, wake up. I'm so hot. I mean, we have a job to do, Dante. I mean, what? Huh? Who? What? Who said that? Okay, look at Faust looking at me. We're here already? Wow, I guess that wasn't an exaggeration at all. It really happened in the blink of an eye. Faust carbide on, yep. As always, Faust was giving me her usual look, which was complete lack of any emotive expression. Which I suppose is why I didn't immediately register that something had gone awry. When it finally came to, and after I had time to digest that odd reply, I looked up at her face once again. And realized that her expression was more angsty than usual by a microscopically minuscule degree. Ah, look at a coup de ray we got here. Faust is the biggest out-eyed the female sinners. No, what? What does that even mean, Chachin? I thought that went to Rodia? What do you mean? Oh, chest, you mean? So this train is still running? Interesting. Then, where are we? I believe we are currently trying to... Dimension? I took a reflexive deep breath from the sheer horror of the numerous implications stuffed into that dryly delivered sentence. Does it travel between dimensions? When that passed, the first thing that struck my mind was that we were about to suffer the very thing that we were so worried about. But I soon found myself calming down. But your shoe is not flat. Yeah, this had to be a part of Faust's plan. She probably saw this coming from a mile away. No, you're not! I'm sure she's about to proudly tell me every little detail of a plan that will help us out in this situation. Don't say that! That's a red flag saying that she doesn't, okay? That was an unusually long silence from Faust. Yeah, here we go. Half correct, half incorrect. With that, Faust left off to flounder in the chaotic stream of vaguely terrifying information as she began stopping by each capsule to wake the sinners. Uh-oh. No. Yeah, no. No. I like how she has to do this like every single time. No. Prepare for Faust Law, the Discord. Huh. No. You said you didn't even get to say anything. There was a brief cheer, a little hurrah about regaining our colors, followed by a flat-toned explanation of our current predicament, which was then followed by a long, loaded silence, which was a sequence of events that I had the pleasure of watching play out on about 10 consecutive occasions. Aww. Aww. Yeah, poor Yi-Sang. Hello, Shirona. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. Sad saying. Man, so Yi-Sang is... Why'd Faust have to do him dirty like that, my sweet poor boy? Let's see. And that brings us to the present. I see. Okay. Are you saying that I already knew? Okay, so she knew this would happen. Why did she agree to this? I guess she knew how W Corp works. She just didn't expect it to happen to us, maybe? Kiss myself. Fair enough. The sinners each began to voice their anger. Of course, this wasn't the first time Faust and Virgil intentionally and unknowingly omitted certain details about events in our path. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hey, Faust, okay. Okay. Oh, Faust, who I'm rarely seen at a loss for words, was unusually slow to respond. Oh no. Uh-oh. She gives me a sideways glance. There must be something she cannot discuss in front of the sinners. Guys, let's pause a bit. She said that something inconceivable's happened. The other sinner's anger was completely understandable. It also makes sense that this continued lack of communication was harming our trust in Faust. Alright, we're going over the situation from the start, okay. But just letting things play out might actually turn everyone against Faust, and for good. Besides, I doubt Faust woke us up in the middle of a trip just to spite us. First things first, I gotta get the sinners to calm down. Then I'll ask Faust to tell us what happened. If there's a problem, we'll figure it out and deal it as we move along. Tell us what's going on, Faust, all of it, and in a way that we can all understand. Let us hear her out first. Is that okay with you guys? After some time, the gist of Faust's explanation was as follows. The cause of this issue, as always, involved a certain contract and a unilateral decision from the higher-ups of Limbus Company, the bitch! Oh! Dante's growth as a manager, my little boy, or girl, has grown up. Yeah, the little boy. He's so much better now. W Corp caught wind of Limbus Company's recent distortion contract management promotions. What? Oh! And decided to contract us. Oh! Oh! The little bitches! Also, give me a second. I need to do my compulsions. Hold on a hot second. Okay, give me a second. Okay, the disorder did not probably based on the availability. It would all be neutralized as soon as the train arrived. If any transformed passengers would have been reverted to their original human forms. What is going on here? Okay, my favorite meme is to take a video of something falling, slow it down, and add broken wings. Honestly, that's you know what? That's really good. I like that. I like that. His throbbing clock growing ever so slightly. So proud. The real issue was that the passengers were disappearing. Oh! That is the question. So that's why did W Corp share anything to get us started? Okay, so why didn't they just tell us this to begin with? She explained that W Corp refused to share anything about the trains because they were concerned about maintaining the secrets of their singularity. Oh, maybe that's exactly why they sought an upstart business like Limbus Company to deal with this, now that I think about it. We wouldn't even know where to start if we didn't have access to the information that the identity cards had to offer. Faust produced that what appeared to be a key card with W Corp logo on it before continuing with her explanations. Okay. As soon as the contract is fulfilled and safely completed. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see. Yeah, that's true. Homie makes a good point. If you wanna help, give us the information we need to do the goddamn job. Right? Like, even the chief yeah, exactly. Even in T-Corp, the biggest honcho. The biggest fucking honcho was there to help. Oh my god. Hold on, I need to do my compulsions again. Sorry, this is my bad. Give me a second, chat. Sorry. Oh, today is not a good day for me. It's also raining. It's also raining really fucking badly right now. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sounds like Miss Faust was stuck between a rock and a hard place herself. Okay. Some sinners grew more receptive after her explanations, albeit with a sigh. Okay, yeah, why didn't she tell us to begin with? That's what I don't understand. But not everyone was willing to let this go without saying their piece. Okay. And that's everything I can do for her. It's an undeniable truth that Faust has disappointed the sinners with what she's done. But she is Faust after all. I'm sure she has backup plans for backup plans to get us out of this situation. Okay. So I guess we gotta find out? Okay, discuss. But discussing things with other people is very unlike Faust. Interesting. Faust knows all. It's like God sees all, but Faust knows all. What are we discussing, Faust? Converse at a lower volume. What's going on? What secrets are you hiding? What do you know about warp trains? Nothing, basically. Apart from what they look like. Even your browser history. Okay, why are we whispering? That word is hard for me. Her secretive attitude only okay, this sentence is hard for me. Her secretive attitude only exacerbated my already battered sense of safety. There we go, holy shit. Please go back to the script and read what Rodion said. What? Back to what Rodion said. Rodion. Besides, it's not like we got to roll away. Well, yeah, no, I got that. I saw that, but that doesn't tell us much. The sinners know about warp trains from the IDs, and it isn't pretty. You'll get it at some point. Yeah, okay. My connection with Gesellschaft, I mean, Faust has been severed. What? I'm sorry, what? Huh? Okay. This is some Faust lore. I guess I really was right to be anxious. Huh? Is she from our Corp? It would make a lot of sense if she was from our Corp with all the replication shit going on. Maybe that's what she means? I don't know. I don't think that's what she means, but it's still suspicious. I'll say that the W Corp singularity is that it creates a save point. Right, okay. Remember the end of TKT when Verge said that they'll be going to a warp train next? Yes, I do remember that. Save point, the scene has confirmed something everyone theorized. She has a neural link. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay. So she's like, there's a Discord of Faust. Yeah. Who's the mod? Who's the Discord mod in the Discord though? Which Faust is it? She's supposed to know all. Faust is a fraudster. Okay. Time to do the fight. Okay. Sorry, let me reorganize this team because I realized I was doing time killing time dungeons. That's why I've got these two on my team. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No. Edit. We go with that. Okay, 1, 2. How many people can I have on this? I can have 6. Okay. So 1, 2. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll put you back into basic. There we go. Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, let's go. Mouse pretty much confirms there's a mouse mod admin, but we don't know which. Oh, we don't know each. Okay. Wonder if there are any Faust simps in chat. I wonder if one of the Fausts are a simp for the other Fausts. Every Faust has access and can add information from their worlds. Probably the season highlights of her Kanto. Oh my god, holy shit, it's every Faust. I just realized. It's every Faust. Just like every, it's like every, but instead it's every Faust. Is there anyone you don't simp for, Alec? Yeah, that's true. Blurry, damn! I'm gonna time you out. I will time you out. I will fucking do it, bitch. I will do you. I will fucking do it. I've got my live stream thing. I've got it open. You fucking watch your mouth, mate. You watch your mouth, good sir. You watch your goddamn mouth. What do you mean you can't? Did you not read the Malfaust Untie story? No, I haven't read it because I didn't know whether it's spoilers for Kanto 8. Because it's a Kanto 8 thing. A more organized Discord compared to Kathy. Chatchin, he skips for. I think Kathy's one is more like possession, like hive mind through possession, while this is like hive mind but individual. Fun fact, Kurokuma Heathcliff is the only Heathcliff ID that doesn't have envy. Oh, that's interesting. Makes sense. Chechen he skips for spoiler's sake. Yeah. I skipped them, yeah. I skip anything that so I haven't read any of the Lamantalayan ones either. If I know that I've already, like, been exposed to that ID, or where the ID comes from, then I go back and read it. But otherwise, I skip it, because, you know, spoilers. I think you mean a symbiosis. Yeah, like a symbiosis, yeah. It's like a parasite versus symbiosis thing. Yeah, you're right. It's because he's in love with Ishmael and that mirror ward, maybe. Oh, okay. So there's no Kathy in that? There's no Kurokumo Kathy? I swear there was a Kurokumo Kathy. Wasn't there a Blade lineage Kathy? Right? That would make sense. The fish cliff shipper has come. Okay. Okay. I don't think so. More so that they respect each other. Interesting, okay. What if everything about the situation is something that you don't have access to yet, like you said last time? There's no BL Heath. Yeah, but there might be a BL Kathy, is what I'm saying. Which would make sense if there's a Kurokumo Heath. Every answer Faust has given me, always full of confidence and methodological expertise. There we go. Leave the main alone. No! You don't leave me alone, I don't leave anyone else alone, Oleg. I don't think she ever said a sentence that was this full of speculation and doubt. Then Faust, I'm limited to operating only with my knowledge. Okay. It's probably because we're in a different dimension. It would make sense because we're in a different dimension, right? If that's the case, Kathy would have died since the IDs we have are the surviving BL members. I mean, no, that makes sense, doesn't it? That makes sense because, you know, they're not meant to be together. Like, one of them surely has to die in that world. I had to get dinner for a second. Did anyone explain Faust's Faust? We're getting to understand it, Leo. I'll say that much. Okay, not even the board of the train. Oh, a rather disagreeable situation. All right, for now. Now that changes everything. I recall the last thing I saw before the hatch on the capsule closed when Faust told me not to worry too much. Okay, this is just a minor setback, nothing we can't beat, right? We got it. I think the train has an airplane mode. Oh, you can't use Faust cord. Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi, sorry mate. I began to mutter like I was trying to convince myself. As the manager, my job is to calm everyone down and set their sights on the future, just as Faust did for me immediately before the hatch closed. If you're right about why you're disconnected, then that problem will solve itself once we're off the train. Kurokumo Heath is post-Kanto 6. Oh, really? Since he doesn't remember Kathy or why he left the manor. No, okay, I don't think that, sorry, I don't think that's the case. Even, because all Heathcliffs don't remember Kathy, regardless of whether they're pre or post-Kanto 6. Because, even if, yeah, because they could be pre-Kanto 6 still, right? Also, Kurokuma Heath is actually in the past during the events of Ruina, same with Croatia. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. If we ever do run out of options, I'll just turn the clock and see what happens. Don't stress yourself too much. We have a lot of work to work with. Your knowledge, my clock, and my big, throbbing, fiery clock. And I could feel my confidence taking a hit with every word that came out of my metaphorical mouth. But that seemed to be enough for Faust, she nodded. Nice clock. Okay. And to the sinners. The fact that we are okay. Okay. A billion years in this box, hahaha. Oh, he's going mad. Nice big hot ticking clock, exactly. They are based on the trio you fight in Ruina. The Kuro team is fun to play in Ruina, pretty easy to fight too. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Good idea. So what now? Do we have to take a searching sweep around each car or something? I guess so. Okay, Faust clear the air with a cough before continuing. By A Corp's standard timescale, approximately 3 days have passed since our departure. Damn. As per the contract between Limbus and W Corp, I acquired the master key cards placed inside my capsule and adjusted the hatch settings to open automatically in 3 days. Okay. I feel like I just blinked. Okay. There's no way of economy passengers to enter the first class car. That is why this place has remained untouched. Okay, I see. I can assume that the situation is currently on progress in the economy class. So we have to go to the economy classes? And Corp Heath and Harpooner Heath remembered Kathy. Do they remember Kathy even after Kanto 6? Nice big hot ticking clock. Yeah. Also, Rodion gave you the answer to that point. I can drop the same with Sinclair just now. Drop it the same with Sinclair. Wait, what do you mean by that? I do believe that because P-Moon is too lazy to redo stories of all his IDs. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe? Why do they have to go to the fucking peasant class? Oh, that's too good for us. Not really remember. The name is just crossed out or boxed out. Okay, right. Right, if it's boxed out, that means that, okay. Do we really have to leave our first class stat? Yeah, we do. If you recheck what Sinclair said, I'll drop the reason why colors are banned from general population. No, I already know. It's that they said something like stuck in the box for like a million billion years or something like that. I already, yeah, you already told me something about that. But, sorry. I already read that, but I don't know what that means in the grand scheme of things. So the truth of warp trains is imagine having 3,000 years is an alternative dimension, slowly going insane. But one thing about your train is you have a color fixer helping you to keep you sane. What do you mean by that? How does a color fixer help to keep you sane? It's only a billion years in train, outside is 10 seconds. Oh, that's fucked up. So time is actually slower in the train universe. If you read their stories, they have Kathy when there is, but censored. Okay. That's all for... Just as Faust was about to continue, Dawn raised her index finger up to her lips and signaled her to be quiet. The reason how is that they keep you in line. How is that keep you... Wait, what do you mean by that? As in, like... I'm confused. I don't understand. Because either way, the color fixers would be in cold sleep, wouldn't they? Scratching... Oh. As Dawn kept listening to her ear to the door, an odd expression of half curiosity, half horror appeared on her face. Fun fact, if you have W Corp IDs, I'd use it in the fights on this train. It's a fun detail. Oh, okay. So there's unique... Okay. I will then. Is it possible that there must be... Lady Faust. I just realized. This just means that our current Faust is separated from W Corp Faust. Damn, that would have been really useful. They're on incident where color fixer didn't. They're on incident where a color fixer didn't. But that's a story for another game. Okay. General public trains before the ban on colors in those trains. The reason is how that keep you like general public trains before. I'm so confused. Who's close to the right? Please, if you would be observed with my own eyes. With that, she produced the master keycard from her pocket and approached the panel installed next to the door. Okay, I guess it's fighting time. There are times which a physical altercation is preferable to detached rumination. That's true, we don't know shit right now, so I guess that's, yeah. After all, how could I deduce anything without seeing it myself? Ah, she's definitely, like, acting different. Also, I just realized, who's Sinner 1? I don't remember who Sinner 1 is. After a brief mechanical bleep... Okay. A hideous creature suddenly crashed through the open door and charged wildly in our direction. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, Yisang. Okay. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Although, it's a bit weird that Faust... Okay, Faust feels like... I don't know. Faust has some ties with Yisang. That's all I can tell. Oh shit, I didn't use my warp. Okay, I think, okay, that's right. Are these guys powerful? Are these guys strong? I can't tell. 37, 40, 40. Prior. Oh my god, this is perfect for me. Basically, a color fixer kept the people on the warp train sane for billions of years, and then they fucking dropped the cleanup crew for that train. They dropped the cleanup crew? What do you mean they dropped the cleanup crew? Dante is the 10th to the point the rabbits had to be called. What do you mean by they dropped the cleanup crew? What does that mean? Fire OST. It is pretty banger. Okay, are these? Okay, they don't feel like that. If they're not that difficult to fight against, I might use my W Corp. Actually, I'll just use W Corp Otis, I think. I'll just bring her in for this. It was so bad they needed a lot of cleanup. Oh, I see. How does that even work? Since wouldn't they die from like hunger and stuff? There's too many doo-doo in the train, so they have to clean up. Right, okay. Drop is an F up the crew. Oh, okay. Oh, they fucking dropped the cleanup crew. Oh, okay, I see. Bring in W Ryoshi for support, I see. I guess we'll find out more as we go through. Yeah. Alright. Unfortunately, I didn't use the W Corp identity I have, but it's fine. You know, actually, that's kind of weird, because we still have our identities. So can't I just Can't I just get, like W Corp Faust out here? Can't I just get Faust and use W Corp Faust and just get information like that? Am I unable to do that somehow? Like, why is that not a thing I can do? Why? Tell me why. Oh shit, I didn't get, okay, that's fine. Let's just say W Corp and T Corp need each other. Okay. So it's something to do with time. Well, I already figured that much out. I figured that much out. It's something to do with time because you guys had like a billion years in evolve. But that is weird. Also, I saw that there's fucking, look, there's seats. What are the points of seats? What is the point of a seating, like, area if you're just gonna be put in capsules? I don't understand. Dante cannot speak to the IDs. The IDs speak out, but he can't reach them. Oh, it's one-sided. Okay. I understand. Yeah, I'm just gonna win rate for this area because, like, fuck it. Until we fight something that we really need to focus on, it's win rate to bin rate. I don't know. That's for the peasant class. Oh, okay. So the peasants don't get capsules. So wait, so what? They just sit there? The rich people sleep through the train ride? Oh, okay. And the poor people actually go through it. Wait, then what's the point in using a warp train then? Because then they just... What? I don't understand why they would use a warp train. If they're awake for the time, why would they even bother using a warp train? Okay. Politified by the whale. Oh. Don Quixote hesitated until the last second to raise her weapon against them. She hung her head mournfully. Normally, Faust would have told her more information about those monsters before the fight began. And she would not have burdened her by the sheer thought of bringing harm to the innocent. Faust began searching the area, closely observing the various bodies and the general area of information. We get there in the blink of an eye, Blurry. You would buy into that trademark. What do you mean? I wouldn't buy that. That's why I understand that there's no point using a warp train, right? Because if you're awake in the warp train, then you're gonna experience time for longer to get there, right? That's the reason why? They wouldn't know that. Oh, they wouldn't know. So it's a scam. Oh. If explained all to you, it would be massive spoilers. Read and it'll come to you. Okay. Faust, you know what? That's fair, Leo, actually. Faust began searching the area. Okay. Everyone figured out something's wrong. From the outside, it's in a blink of an eye. I see. Okay. The sinners were starting to feel that there's something off about Faust's behavior. They might even soon realize that there's something wrong with Faust. Okay. They're not dead. Okay. Oh my god, it is just like the whales. Therefore, the followers... Oh. To my relief, Faust managed to correctly figure out what was going on like her usual self, even if it took her slightly longer than it usually does. Hey, what'd I say? We got this. Oh, nothing. But I'd forgotten that not all sinners were content with the nodding along to whatever information Faust told us. Yi-Sang grew pensive. Seeing that, Faust's lips parted for a moment before closing shut. You could not ever die on the trains. I was starting to get a good read of her expressions. There was an unmistakable look of regret, however short-lived. Okay. It has stopped. Wait. We're used to that the flow of... Hold on, I gotta do my compositions again. I'm really sorry, chat. Sorry, today is not a good day for me. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. You can't die in warp trains during dimension jump. That is, I see. That's, yeah. So you just go crazy, basically. That's why they need a memory wipe. Okay, I understand now. More accurate to moves that the flow of time has deaccelerated to the point where to an has slowed to a stop. Okay. Wow, Yi-Sang sure is the time expert, right? You can summarize it in easier language now that we're talking about it anyway. Yi-Sang began to elaborate with a gentle enthusiasm. That was close. Okay. To elaborate... Okay. Don Quixote lowers her head and listens closely to what appeared to be a dismembered torso and shouts with relief. Oh. Okay. But doesn't that mean as soon as they get to the actual destination, they just, like, die, right? Unless they get fixed on the train, which is unlikely, right? As it's shown, you can't die in the warp train during dimension jumps, and in other reasons why colors are banned is keeping the passengers sane. Okay, I kind of understand how it works now, but it's still weird that I would expect, like, it would be more like, you know, maybe therapists have to go in a different, like, train, right? Why is it color fixers? Some color fixers are assholes, right? Like Virgil. So, like, that wouldn't help. They are fixed by cleanup. Okay, I see. That's why I understand. Okay. So wait, so why don't they want the passengers to be sane? Why don't they want the passengers to be sane, though? Is that a bad thing? Yeah, see, I would say therapists are in a better situation for this, right? They do get fixed in before they get out of the train. How do they do that, though? With a K-Corp ampule or some shit? How does cleanup fix them up? If their severed parts are all connected, then it can be said no matter how entangled. Oh, okay. It's not possible to eventually. I see. Okay. Determine how by the profession W Corp cleanup agent has come to be. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. That's kind of weird. So the cleanup crew doesn't get murdered by pissed off passengers. Oh, I see. Okay. Who are still sane. Right, okay. It's really baffling to me that a job like this even exists. Yeah, that's true. Still, I guess that means that as long as the train arrives at the station, they'll all be put back together like nothing happened. From what I learned through the W Corp identities, their main job was to gather chunks of flesh together to bring them back to their original shapes before they boarded the trains. It's a lot more visceral when I have to look at it in person. All the company codependent on each other, so it's safe to assume that, yeah, they probably buy K-Corp ampules. Right, okay. W Corp has their own singularity for the fix-up part. Oh, do they? I guess it's still part of their singularity in themselves. It soon clicked to me what Faust was, though with some awkward effort, trying to do as I watched Don sigh with relief. Soon clicked to me what Faust was. What does that even mean? Maybe Faust was trying to cheer Dawn up in her own way. The other Faust would not find it even necessary to do something like that. Oh, I see. What's up? Oh, time to whisper, right? Okay. Well, if there's anything I can tell you. Faust cast a dark gaze towards the chunk of flesh. Her gaze remained fixed upon them as she whispered. Oh. Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you about that. They weren't humans, that's for sure. From them, I felt the sensation I felt from monsters. Like pallid whale? Something inexplicable, an unclear sensation of an aura. aka the reason color fixes are banned outright in public trains, keeping order. I still think it's a bit dumb because, like, okay, how is a color fixer allowed? Not allowed, but a therapist is. I don't understand. A therapist would be much more helpful in this situation to keep sanity. Singularity is such a cute name for human rights violation. I've never thought about it that way, but that is true, isn't it? I felt this somewhere before, I'm sure of it, but I couldn't quite pinpoint the source of the sensation. One thing I do know about this is that the sensation was not from the same feeling I got from abnormalities, distortions, or even Pekatula. If I had to lean one way or another, I would have to say they're closer to distortions. I'm sorry, I don't think they're either of those. Interesting. Is it difficult to... Again, I'm not sure how to explain this, but they are very similar to distortions, but also different. Okay. If you had to ask, then I'm gonna guess Faust doesn't know. Okay, yeah. We're kind of stuck. Okay. I feel like I should apologize for that. There's no need, Dante. Imagine having a person on the train who will splatter you and make you feel pain worse than you can imagine if you wild out and make you feel. I mean, we should just put Yoshi on one of these fucking trains then. You think the therapist won't go insane for thousands of years of listening to people unloading their trauma and can't die? Well, no, but how's a fucking color fixer gonna help? How's a color fixer gonna help in that situation, huh? How's he gonna help? I know a therapist won't be able to do much, but neither will a fucking color fixer. She's a W Corp employee. The other Faust is. Does the information... okay. Creating... okay, it's quiet. She paused, holding a bloody, slimy chunk of flesh in her hands. Did she just smile to herself with gore in her hands? Yeah. The awakening has begun. Oh, here we go. That's the reason why you'll be made an example out of. What do you mean? And others will stay in line. By pure Mad Maxing it. Okay. I mean, they're physically strong, but I don't think they're all necessarily mentally strong, right? Also, we don't like, because a color fixer doesn't necessarily mean that they're powerful, like, mentally. It just means that they're really strong as a fixer. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's something weird about that. I feel like the reasoning is a bit off. After a round of intelligence gathering from Faust, we opened up the door next to the cabin, only to be greeted by a loud commotion. Oh? Oh, okay. Wait. This guy's familiar. Don't come any closer. Is he a rose banner? Is he a rose banner guy? Four-armed woman suddenly jumped in our path. Okay, Faust stumbled a little, inadvertently slapped by the figure's swinging arms as she pushed us away. In Runa, it took a few hundred days for certain couples to break, and some do, and they'll regret it forever. Robo-clanker. Okay, I have another question for you guys in that case. Colors are mentally busted. Yeah, but how? How? Like, why? Colors deal with a lot of shit to reach that rank? No, I guess they do, but that doesn't mean that they, you know, they could always be the exception. Okay. Civilians in the car. You must be an old-timer. Wow, okay. Okay. She seems to be sizing us up for a moment. Got proof that you ain't bit. Is this a zombie situation? If you're one, are you from the first class? Yeah. None of you look very, I mean, first class. Wow, she just said, you guys look poor. Blurry, how do you break what is already broken? Oh, fair. No, Blurry, all colors are mentally busted. It comes with the title. All right. Sasha, multi-crack office rep. Multi-crack. With that, she lowered her weapons to allow us to pass. Okay. We warped. Oh! After picking up one of their contracts. Are they here for the same reason? Okay. I could live. Okay. You bet your ass, okay. Swing arms, couldn't stop, okay. I broke all my prosthetic arms in a fight. Oh! Oh! You know, I like her prosthetics. I like having multiple arms. I've always said this before, but I love it. Turning into some weird monsters. Okay. Maybe not all Clanker are bad. Miss Sasha, who is grey. I mean, we don't know whether she's good or bad right now, but I like her arms. That's all I have to say. Trincardian. Okay. Interesting. Oh. 3,201 red color. What? Okay. That's interesting. Blurry is a Clanker sympathizer. Of course I am! Look, our shadows are surprisingly close to robots, okay? We're surprisingly close in quite a lot of ways. If you really think about it. So far, 0 transformations. Interesting. Suddenly decide to grace us peasants. Okay, hired us to solve this case. Yeah. Faust nodded reluctantly as she affirmed Don's boisterous declaration. I mean, technically we are fixers at this point, right? Because we got the fixer badge from Corp. I know we handed it back, but still. Just want to use all 4 arms on him. Not gonna lie, would too. See, look, Alec, imagine if Otis had all of these 4 arms. You would like it too, wouldn't you? You get me. Okay. Yeah, yes they did. Okay. A non-disclosure makes sense. I wouldn't want to deal with those oofy boys. Oh yeah, because oofy keep like stuff with like contracts and stuff. That's right. Oh yeah, we have that. Yeah. There we go. Let's see, W Corp logo. Whoa, nice material. Yeah, okay. We've got identification. Otis, 4 arms, foaming in the mouth, wiggling on the floor. I think I paralyzed Alec, guys. There's many fixer officers as there are fixers. Yeah, fair enough. I have 8 German friends and their reaction to Crow. Okay. The fixer finally got out of our way. Then, with one of her free hands, she pointed towards the open door. Well, lots of luck. Okay. Interesting. She seems pretty nice. Oh, a tiny little girl. Just as we was about to reach the other end of the car, a little passenger pulled on Don Quixote's coattails. Oh. Well, sure, famous, sure. Okay. Fortunate, okay. No need to keep up appearances between people of the same line of work. Emergency contract fees. Yeah, okay. I mean, Don definitely is on something. Don't think Don needs to hear what she just said. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know... Okay. Yeah, everyone is figuring out that, like, Faust is... Something's weird about Faust. Sorry, I had to step away for 10 minutes. What happened? Basically, we figured out that the train is in a different dimension. It goes really slowly, but time doesn't move in this dimension. So the whole reason why everyone needs to have their memories wiped whenever they leave the train is because they all go insane for being in this box for more than billions and millions of years. But since, you know, it appears as an instance in, you know, our universe, people use that as transport. Basically, that's what's happened. Also, we found out there's like weird zombie things, and then she's protecting a train, like a carriage from the zombies. That's pretty much all we got. Do you know the Dimension Shredder abnormality fight? Yes. Is that the one which opens all the different portals? Oh, does that have something to do with W Corp? That makes sense. They were wearing something that looks like a W Corp uniform. Wait, so time travel and zombies? Yeah, basically. It's like that one Doctor Who episode on the Orient Express, but the Orient Express was in space. Basically that. Also, I explained the reason why colors are banned from the general public trains. Yeah, which I still don't agree with, regardless of anyone's explanations. That is a W Corp's employee. Right. That's probably... Is that the distortion? I just realized that's probably the distortion we need to find, isn't it? Okay. Eyes. Faust strode towards Sasha with a question. More like dimension warp and zombies cross. Yeah. Okay. So, whoa! That's expensive. Once our contract is successfully completed, we could include references to a particularly cooperative... Oh! Isn't that something? Now we've got her attention. We just bribed her, chat. Oh, that's great. The little girl looks like Sachiko from Corp's Party. I've never seen such Corpse Party, actually. With only... Okay. Such... Then answered... These monsters were red all over. Is there something special about their eye color? The passenger over there got red eyes, and you know, that lady with the big sword also got red eyes. Okay. There's a W Corp employee who got stuck on the train and distorted. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because they would... Yeah, because they would know. They would know what's going on in W Corp before they actually got on. That's what I think. Sasha can grow extra limbs. Kind of? I think those are prosthetics. Most heartless, uncaring city dweller when money is mentioned. Yeah, exactly. Sasha is the only clinker I like. I don't know. I like, there are a few clinkers I like, I think. Faust nodded lightly in her direction, then opened the door to the next car. Oh, here we go. Whoa, holy shit. Oh my god, something fucked. Oh my god, there's a face. There's a face up there, and then there's like the mid part of a human body. There's the top part. There's a person, well, I say person. There's a skeleton crouched in the back. It's just as we feared, the scene that had happened before us looked like it came straight out of a painting of hell. Ew, yeah. Corpse Party. This is Corpse Party. This is what Corpse Party is. Innards. For Ryoshu, this might be like walking into an exquisite art gallery. I bet she is erect right now. You know what I mean.
네. 문제 없어요.
Oh, shit. No. Okay, that's right. Hold on. Get rid of you. Oh, hold on. Okay. So let me... One. Okay, swap you. There we go. Okay. So 1, 2. I'll use these guys as for their passives.
따라가겠어요.
You... Oh, good, but they're not very strong, these guys. Okay, I think I can... Okay, what I can do is I can uptie you so I can use your passive. Combat passive... No, support... I need the support passive. Support passive. There we go.
이것도 점점
Okay.
파악되어가기 시작했어.
Oh, actually, speaking of, we can actually read. Okay, actually, let's read this. Let's read this chat so that we actually know about what's going on. Ryoshu, a person or what's left of a person? Yeah, W Corp's Ryoshu. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on. Okay. Okay. In reality, lies on a highly complex web of interest. Based on something that can be compared to undo the function in digital programs. Okay, yeah, so that's what you guys were saying about a save point. Okay. Cleanup process that our crew has to carry out is irrational. Okay, well that makes sense. W Corp's issue, yeah, Blurry is broke now. It's fine. As reversible. Oh, irreversible actions manifest as reversible. Okay. I, Faust, have one wish to know all of the city. Interesting. Okay. That didn't tell me shit all, I'm not gonna lie. That told me fuck all. That was the shortest fucking note I've ever had in a long time. Funny strategy you can do is kill your weaker units in a chain battle to gain more sanity on your good sinners. That's... okay, that's interesting. Okay, I don't think I can use her. Okay, so I'll use... Who should I use? I guess I'll use like a charge team. I'll have to level these guys up though. Oh, this is gonna not be... Ryoshu and Otis W Corp stories better? Okay, let's read Ryoshu's. Otis's, sorry. Let's read Otis's. In my very biased opinion. Okay, let's read Otis's. Okay. Briefly illuminating the car crash. 3 children emerge in the enclosure as though transported inside by the light. Support W Corp's Ryoshu is busted. I don't have Ryoshu! Unless I can support, unless I can use support, then I'll do that. Captain Otis, okay. The other child asked with apparent exhaustion, but this child does not want to be swayed. Okay. Oh! Is this about the incident that happened a while ago? Because Otis said that it's not the usual cleanup. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Oh. You support Dum Dum? Yeah. If I can, I will. Use her as a sanity battery. Damn. Camera feed saw the dressed in a mantle of its own hide and a makeshift crown, playing royal guards patrolling the train entrance. Oh shit. The child was certain that... Oh my god. Of trains with such unique dispositions. Oh. It's because they slashed those tickets separately. Okay. Something with... So this is probably the fixer one, right? Must be the aftermath of the incident on the train they told us not to talk about. That's why these idiots are running first class. Okay. Oh, here comes Ryoshu. Okay. First class have been steadily declining. Okay. Something irreversible must have happened on one of the first class cabins. If they're gonna let this problem, what do they do when the employees completely burn out? I like how the story refers to her as the child, which is a bit weird, isn't it? She cited and opened her toilet manual. They thought it couldn't help any, not herself. Okay, yeah. Okay. I like how whenever I'm reading, I just go there. WC still trying to read between the lines. Okay. Time for factionalized types is an hour. Okay, we'll be cutting it close to the next arrival. Interesting. So there's actually they have actually like rules for when this happens, which is kind of weird. Almost everyone is a child to the one narrating. Okay, the one speaking is a Carmen. She refers to them in such a way you're looking at. Okay, I know who Carmen is. All right. To Blurry, who is a fossil. Everyone is. Fuck you. Larger place. Okay, extra time to absorb this gallery once we're done patching our passengers together. Okay. Spoiling the passengers. Okay. You're in charge of clearing the... Okay. Patently preferable to the work assigned to my colleague. Okay. So she is giving... Okay. Oh. Okay, and this car all diced in interesting shapes. Oh, it's evidence that the passengers use certain cars as prisons or torture dungeons. Oh, the factionalized one's right. This is weird. The narrator always refers to the sin as a child. It's part of their quote. Yeah, okay. He was piecing together the shredded parts. She used weapon charges efficiently so that they wouldn't be losing the charger anytime soon. Besides, it would take more work than that for her to create. Okay, yeah, okay. That was when the child felt a night and perceptible tremor under her feet. Okay. Ah. Decorated blood paint bones. Okay, so someone alive is here. The other child, cigarette still in her mouth, raises. Seeing her undercharged state of a weapon. Okay. So they all rely on charge on their weapon. It makes sense because they're charged identities, but it is a bit weird. Okay, yeah, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Other child mutters. Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay. The child opens her mouth, about to give them a stern talking to her about the biased optimism on the practically nothing before falling out. Okay. God, this one is long. This one's so much longer compared to Faust's one. The warp train endured for years, refusing to weather away. Okay, yeah. Labor upon labor, can't go back, not in 10 years, let alone 10 seconds. Okay. Interesting. Uda's my beloved. Interesting. Naruhodo. Wakarimashita. Kono zenbu. Okay, so I'm gonna use some. Do I have any other W Corp identities? Actually, now that I think about it, do I? I think I have Hong Lu, right? I have Hong Lu. I want to use R Corp because charge. Okay, you guys said Ryoshu. I can't use support. Chat, I can't use support. Oh, wait. I'm not in the actual thing. Duh. You're doy. Okay, support. Ryoshu. There we go. Heisho. No. Lobotomy. W Corp. There it is. Cool. I don't know whose this is, but thank you for letting me borrow your thing. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess we'll get these guys in just for the sake of getting a full set. Yeah, all right. And then 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Cool.
문제 없어요.
여기는
Let's see.
순로.
Funny how the cinemas
선멸지역
bound
진입했어요.
their fate to each other, even in other mirror worlds. Yeah, that is true, isn't it? Like even in pre-quad, you sang and like Ishmael. Yeah, I get what you mean. Faust W Corp ID was a launch ID after all. Up until a certain season, the ID stories became longer and longer. Right. Okay. Interesting. Okay, what do we do here? Do we actually need to pay attention? Favored, dominated. Okay, now we should be fine. The uptight idea on Manager Don, as long as a novel. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. For the most part, this looks alright. I guess I'll do that. But yeah, everything else is fine.
내가 충전.
Okay. So, you said that these guys have unique... You said that these guys have unique, what's the word? These guys have unique, like, animations or, like, extra things depending on the fact that whether they're W Corp or not. I'm looking forward to it. I don't see anything so far. As long as you don't have W Don, you don't think to pay attention. Okay. Favored. Yeah. As long as everything's favored, I don't really care. I think we can just continue and just like win rate. Oh, DDEDR. That's what Ryoshu was talking about in the thing. In the notes we just read. That's interesting. Oh, I forgot to do Ryoshu's thing again. Rodion's thing again. Whoops. Oh well, fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Okay. They haven't done anything. I think you need to have charge to activate it. Okay, I've got charge now. I've got 11, 5, 2. Hold on. Okay. Not using that. I've learned my lesson on that one. Hold on. Down, up, down. Okay. Down, up, down. Okay. I'm not making only attack my fucking allies. I'm used to that now. 15 charge minimum, then use skill 3 of double core. Okay. Interesting. When you have it on full charge and use... Okay, now use rip space on DDEDR. Okay, DDEDR. No, but that's on 12. You said it needs to be full, right? You said it needs to be full charge? I don't have full charge yet. Chachin, what's the special? Do I need to wait longer? Charge up for 15. Okay, so I will get the people with the most charge to attack. The rest of everyone can just like stop for a bit. Okay, so you guys don't use charge. Who's more likely to get full charge? Not Honglu. Okay, let's just do that. Hopefully we'll be able to get the charge, because I want to see what it does. Okay, we've got full charge. Okay, we've got full charge as long as we don't kill them. As long as we don't kill... Oh! No, that's not it. Okay, yeah. Alright, who has... Okay, you need to defend. Oh shit, I can't defend with you! Because that defense will activate your thing. Oh shit, I don't think I'm going to be able to see it. Oh, I could do... Nah, that's going to kill him. Whatever this social is, we're not seeing it. Whatever the special is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I don't think we can because... Yeah, nah. Because this is just gonna... That's just gonna... Yeah, alright. Damn! Okay, we'll try and get the special next time. We'll try and get the special thing next time. Yeah, not this fight. Damn. That's really unfortunate. W Corp clean up too quickly. Can they be slower? I want to look at the fucking cool special. I want to see the special you guys are talking about. Next fight, use less IDs. Oh, I could just use less IDs, couldn't I? You're right. Okay. Okay, less IDs. Clear. Let's just use these ones. Okay. So, oh, hold on. I've got to get my support back. Ryoshu, darling, where are you? There we go. Very good, sir. One, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll get rid of that one. Yeah, that'll do. You had the requirement on Otis too? Yeah, I did, but I didn't have the turn to actually use the skill 3. Save use skill 3s unless it's the right time. Okay. Will do. Will do. I should. Okay, I've only got 5. And most of them are level 4 Faustus. So yeah, look, she's gonna die. That's fine. But you know, that's not an issue. Okay, so okay, there. She dead anyways. She goddamn dead anyways, man. She dead anyways. Okay. All right, gain that charge, bitch. Also, what's their skill 3? Oh, I didn't even see which skill is their skill 3. I should have paid attention to that, shouldn't I? Okay, what is that? Blue? Light blue. Don't have light blue. Okay, Ryoshu is purple. And that's and that's red. Okay, I don't have any skill 3s yet. Ryoshu's skill 3 is purple, Otis is light blue. Okay, got it. So there... Does that gain more charge? Wait, at 10 sinking. No, hold on. Does that give me charge? No, it doesn't. Gain 2 charge. Okay, I need that one. Okay, I don't want to do too much damage. That's the problem. Oh shit, okay. If I do too much damage, I won't be able to see the special effects. So I'm just kind of waiting out on... Oh, Jesus. I'm not even... Am I going to lose this fight? I hope not. Okay. It only works on WIDs, by the way. Yeah. I'm using Hongyu as just like a buffer. Oh shit. I think, okay. I think we're gonna lose this fight, but that's alright, because the point of this fight is so that I can see the thing. Okay, Otis light blue. Okay. I just want to see the thing. I don't care if I lose, because I can just go W Corp's carry? Okay. Oh, they're not getting a lot of fucking charge. They're taking a while, aren't they? Is it because I'm using the charge? I don't actually know Ryoshu's ability, so I might be using charge when I'm not meaning to. Oh, 19! Hold on, 19! Okay, we can do this. Skill 3. Oh, we've got skill 3. Okay. Defend. Skill 3 does... Okay, only Ryoshu has it. We'll do that. Let's do that. Okay. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Chat, nothing happened. What the fuck? Did you guys lie to me? Nothing happened. She just attacked and that was it.
승객 무력화 확인.
All W Corp aside ID will use charge at skill 3. Oof, you need full coin animation. Are you serious? Chat. Okay, hold on. We can do this. We can do this. There. There. Actually, does that give me charge? Gain 2 charge count. So that, how much does 2? Okay, that'll be enough. So 2 charge count, do... Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? Okay, let's do that, maybe?
집속불 뇌파 충전.
Okay, we should be able to see the thing.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Okay.
차!
What was it? I didn't see anything. What was that? What was that? Nothing changed. What? 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 Are you... Chat, please. Are you seriously telling me I went through all this fucking effort to see a fucking red flash? Are you having a fucking laugh? I fucking hate you all. I spent that much time for that. That was all it was.
집속불.
That was all it fucking was. I swear to God, chat.
공간을 뭉갠다.
I swear to God.
제압 완료. 승객
There.
보관 준비.
There's another fucking red flash. Are you happy, chat? Are you happy you wasted my life doing this shit? Are you fucking happy, chat? It's fucking cool. No, it's not. It's a red flash. That's alarm warning the employees from using space ripping technology aboard the train. Also works on the egos as well. Fuck me. That's all it... Why are the requirements so difficult for that? Why are the requirements so stern? I thought the screen flash was the enemy passive remote. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hello, Maestro. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. Get this, Maestro. Chad fucking just told me to do this really elaborate set of things to watch the screen flash red. That's literally all I had. They're like, do this really elaborate thing so you can see a really cool special thing that your characters do. All they did was hack fucking, it was just fucking red lights. That's all it was. If I wanted red lights, I would go out and buy fucking Christmas lights, mate. Oh my fucking God, that's all it was. Works on Dimension Shredder Egos. I hate this. I hate this. This is, this is why I should never trust you. This is why I don't trust my chat anymore, and I shouldn't have trusted you this time. Okay, so get chat a cookie. Got it. You. I'm gonna fucking eat your asses.
Mom.
I'm gonna eat your asses. Every single one of yous. God damn it. All y'all ass be grass. Blurry when the Easter egg isn't a reference into the fall of the Empire. Look, I like at least if there's like a voice line. Maybe if there's a voice line, I would like that. But no, it's not even a voice line. It's just them going. And the fucking siren, not even the identities. It's the bloody train. God damn.
Mom.
I'm so angry. I'm eating beef jerky. That's how angry I am. I make my friends regret trusting me. Yeah, I've learned that lesson. Okay. These enemies weren't much harder than the ones we fought earlier, but it was inevitable that their sheer number would eventually wear down the sinners. Blurry angrily eating jerky. I am. Hello, Gibra. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. Hope you have a good day wherever you are. Welcome in. Jerky is expensive in Canada? I think that's fair. I can understand why. It's unfortunate, but it's fair. What? Yeah, sure, Sinclair. If you think I don't do that to a streamer, I'll make sure you learn. Yep, I've learned. My roommate's dad had his own sometimes when he visited to bring some. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Okay, some things I learned after the fight. They aren't mad, nor do they want to attack us because because we're obstacle. Okay, why are they attacking? It's a cool Easter egg, shows how PM can fuse gameplay and lore. Truly PM. Okay. Yes. Yes. True. But also, you could have just told me that. You could have just told me what the secret was if it was that anticlimactic. Okay, chat. To be honest, if you're maining charge IDs, especially when the Murder Express event was around, the red flash would likely be more common. Okay, well, still. You'll fall for it in the next 3 streams anyways. I probably will. Not based on rational thought. Okay. But that would not be fun if we just told you. It would save me the trouble. It'll increase my lifespan when I could do other shit. Okay. They made of blood. Oh. Sorry we don't have a fucking short $1 million animation as the Easter egg, mister. Look, a voice line would have done. All I needed was a voice line. I didn't need a $1 million animation. What was this thinking cap? Anticlimactic. Whilst talking about it is not the coolest thing out of the bar. Fuck off. It was my turn to start whispering. Oh. Okay. You know what to do with this? To blow this case wide open? Okay. Something else we gotta do. Okay. Every incident of the same nature has occurred on previous warp train trips. What? Hold on, I just realized something. Is the interior of all warp trains one dimension? Because now that I think about it, this distortion would only be in one train, right? Corp must have multiple, like, trains, right? So the distortion should only be in one train. No? So, shouldn't it be in a very specific train? Other trains aren't facing this issue? Oh, it would have a voice line in the rerun, maybe. Wait! Wait a minute! I know what that word means! Hold the alarm! What the fuck? The same train can make many trips. Oh, I got that much. But I feel like it wouldn't happen on other trains though, right? Blurry when he's in the loop. Oh! I mean, it does make sense because we're about to get into, like, Don's Kanto, so it does make sense that we're talking about... I didn't realize it would, like... We're talking about blood fiends this quick, though.
훌륭한 전시회였어.
Oh, if a train can do 10 trips in a second, why need more? I mean, yeah... I mean, no, because, okay, in Otis's notes thing, it did say that they had 1 hour to clean up the factionalized train, right? So it means that there's a gap between each the trains are really fast, but there's a gap between when each train goes and, like, comes. An hour gap for, like, the factionalized ones. Right? So they would need more than one train. He's excited about the word blood fiends, but not super cool flashing red light. Fuck you! The flashing light was not cool. I got fucking debated. I'm putting all these back. Putting all these fucking identities back. Fuck you. This, you go back there. You, where are you? You go there. God damn it, I got fucking blue balled. No, you stay there, you stay there. You, I don't know. You stay there. There we go. Fucking blue balled my ass. There we go. 6, 7, okay. That's all I need. There we go. I'm excited about the word blood fiends because it's literally half of my team are like... Wait, a blood fiend? What's a blood fiend? Wait, why doesn't Don know anything about this? Thought you were a team expert on obscure lore. Wait, I thought Don would know about this. Dawn furrowed her brows, genuinely lost, as it was as though the very word sounded alien to her. Okay. Interesting. Blood fiends are overrated, the red light is where it's at. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. The red light was boring. So they're basically vampires. Right, okay. Dregs that they command. Oh, so they're different. among the ranks of the fingers, but the things that blood fiends commanded weren't like these rubber textured ones. Interesting. Okay. Why the hell would she know about this blurry? She would love the red light more. No, because isn't it her Kanto, so she knows about blood fiends? No, maybe? I guess maybe, I don't know. As many of you have stated, the entities do not appear. Okay. They're dreg-like beings that failed to become kindreds. Okay, they're referred to as blood bags among relevant parties. Okay. Why would anyone name someone blood bags? For passengers to disappear aboard warp trains. Yeah, okay. We could not find the possible exception of the above rule. With that reserve of intelligence, however, we discovered quickly inserting an unseen variable into the equation allows for the formulation of a new hypothesis. They can erase people? More accurate descriptor would be to say they are either dissolved or vapor. Right, because there would be nothing else to put. There's nothing to put together if it's all just vaporized, like acid. Right. No matter how severe, the warp trains can revert them, unless there's nothing to revert. Right. Oh! Among several interpretations of the word violence involves cannibalization. They eat the other I get it. I get it. Collective time itself is in moratorium for the duration of the train. Digestion is not a biological process, so that should be active. In other words, even the devoured passengers could be reconstructed. Oh, wait, what? Got the passengers to receive the chewed up chunks. It's not true for blood bags. Blood bags are by their nature obsessed with blood. Their existence hinges on supplying themselves with the blood of their victim. And it is said that they must consume a minuscule amount of blood to maintain their forms. Okay, but, yeah. To them, blood is a culmination, an entailment of something that forms itself, including but not limited to emotions, ambition. Oh! Oh, so they're a bit different for vampires. They're made of blood instead of like controlling and using blood. Okay. Okay, I see. Interesting. Bits massive spoiler, I'll say this, Don has absolutely no knowledge. And as we said before, IDs like Don Manager would not be a thing by this point. Yeah, okay, it's massively spoilers, but right, okay. The parts, passengers will live, the worth, okay. Right, so they've turned the other people's blood into their blood, so it's indistinguishable. For everyone fell silent for a moment. There was way too much information to process at once. Didn't even know what to make of them earlier. Okay. Yuseng was the first to break the silence. Direct creations. Inaccessible. Okay. Faust replies, avoiding Yuseng's gaze. There isn't anything I can do about this. The sinners will only get more stressed if they find out what's going on with Faust, and that's something we both want to avoid. Okay. Needed. Okay. In that case, that villain of a blood fiend must be hiding out somewhere aboard this train. Okay. Okay. So there is a blood fiend on this train. In other words, continuing down the train cars will lead us straight to the blood fiend. Okay. Seems that Don was now invigorated. The other sinners also seemed satisfied now that we had a clearer sight of our goal. Faust, who stood amidst them, nodded in my direction. Well then, let's go. We're making the best of what's available to us at the moment. Let's move forward for now. For now. Oh, I like the little steppy sounds that we get in the background. That's kind of interesting. I like that. That's quite nice. Oh, there's a fucking W Corp one. Look, it's a W Corp agent. Hey, hello there. Whoa, why are you struggling? What the fuck? Why are you struggling? Okay. I'm still gonna do it anyways, fuck it. Yeah, okay, I don't know why I said struggling for that. Why did it say struggling? Like, we have 4 coins, we have good well not good, but like positive sanity. Why did it say struggling? I love how fast BS her way, sounding smart, like answering my nephew questions with 0 knowledge. I mean, yeah. I don't remember who said it, but someone said like, being smart is knowing enough about a topic to know that you don't know anything about it, or something like that. I think that's very applicable to this topic what we're talking about right now. Regulate the alarm, darling.
따뜻한
Okay, nice faith. Da da da. We got despair. We got despair. Cool. Nice. We got purple as well. That's gonna be very
떨궈주면
nice.
잘라낸다.
There you go. I've been reading more about how my identities work recently. Generally before streams, I take like a quick look. I've still been figuring out how Heathcliff works, how Wild Hunt works. It's a bit weird for me, Heathcliff, because realistically, the only way you can lose SP on him, right, is losing clashes, which you shouldn't do no matter what, really, and Dullahan, right? But Dullahan immediately disappears once you use the skill 3. Once you use the lament, whatever it's called. And eventually you'll have to use it, because you'll have 2 skill 3s on your dashboard, and then your defense, and that's the only option you can do. So, at that point, can you just not lose SP further? Do you just have to re-get on Dullahan? And just like lose all your stacks and redo it? Is that how that works? Because that seems very stupid, doesn't it? There's a mosquito in my room that keeps biting my leg and feet I can't fight it. Oh no! Do you have, I don't know if you guys have this, but in Australia we have these things called mosquito repellent pellets. If you have those, I highly suggest you getting them because they're very, very useful. As an Aussie who has to deal with mosquitoes on a daily basis, highly suggest, highly recommend. That's Quitter talk, take it back. Make an example out of it, broadcast that mosquito suffering to other mosquitoes. I'm trying to do raw while watching, and it keeps sneaking onto my desk and biting me. Oh, while watching, okay. We have mosquito repellent incense, but I don't have any right now. Oh, damn. That is the most unfortunate thing you can be stuck with, isn't it? I mean, I guess, oh yeah, because they're so small as well. The thing is, they're small and you don't notice them until they bite you. They're the fucking worst insects. Did you know that there's actually scientists dedicated to figuring out if mosquitoes are vital to the ecosystem? Did you actually know that? The scientists whose actual only job is to figure out whether mosquitoes, if we like killed all mosquitoes, if we made them extinct, whether the entire ecosystem would collapse. Because people want to get rid of mosquitoes as a species. That's actually an actual fact. There's scientists dedicated to that. I learn something about Australia every day. Welcome in, Cat Enjoyer. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. I haven't seen you in for a while. Welcome in. I mean, there are food for other animals. There are, but like, you know, like certain, like, you know, it might, like, I don't know, what's the word? Mosquitoes might, like help spread bacteria, and bacteria might be food for something else, and that might be food for something else. It's like a whole food chain thing, right? So they're still trying to figure out how it works, to see if we can actually make mosquitoes extinct because they're so dangerous. Frankly speaking, I don't care about using Wild Hunt S3-2 near low SP. I just use S3-2. In my opinion, building Wild Hunt's coffin status is important. Okay, I know coffin is just like a passive thing. Do you ever lose coffin, Leo? Do you know? Do you ever lose coffin? Does anything actually consume coffin, or is it just a stacking thing that goes up? The problem is I'm actually allergic to mosquito saliva. When they bite me to area swells for 24 hours, then leaves behind a scar. Yeah, I'm allergic to some of the species here as well. It is a pain in the ass, I feel that. You don't lose coffin? You do? Okay, I'm getting two mixed answers here again. Which one's right? Which one's right? I don't want to read. Guys, you're gonna have to read for me. If an ally dies, they stay alive for one more turn before they die for good. Wait, what do you mean by that? I didn't notice. As Wild Hunt user can confirm, lost when a unit dies as he reincarnates them for a turn. Oh, okay, so he doesn't lose them unless an ally dies. Am I reading that right? So if no one dies, he keeps them forever, right? He just keeps them stacking? Unless there's a max stack. Is there a max stack? Max 10. Okay, there is a max stack, but it doesn't look like there's any other reason to lose it. Coffin is only used for wild passive that revives sinners, but aside that, does not use coffin at all. Okay, it just does give you, yeah, minimum speed up, minimum class out. Yeah, okay. It's a good thing to have. As a matter, how do you increase coffin actually? How do you increase it? Okay. Sinking, impeding. How do you get coffin? Gain 1 coffin. If this skill attacks kills a card target, gain 2 coffin. Okay. Does he have passives for coffin? Consume coffin to yeah, that's that passive here. Okay, so only skill 3 can apply coffin. Interesting. That's useful to know. I'll keep that in mind. First and foremost though, you buddy old pal, going over there, please, thank you very much. Actually read Heath's passive Urkling. Yeah, no, I already know that. I already knew that. Heath kill someone, coffin +1. Okay, yeah, I see. So, only skill 3 can actually get coffin, which is unfortunate, but at least now I know how to actually gain coffin if I wanted to stack it. I guess it's good just to use skill 3 whenever... Okay, no, I get the idea. I get the idea behind him now. Because I didn't even realize skill 2 actually reduces SP. I didn't realize that until I just read it, I'm not gonna lie. So that's good to know. That is good to know. Oh shit. God, I thought my chair broke for a second. I'll make you a new dress. Yes, make him a new dress. He's dead, but you know, he can look pretty in death. Okay. Honestly, I really like Limbus Company to just chat sometimes, because Limbus Company is one of those games where you have so much time when you're just automatically battling that you could just chill and talk to chat, just talk out of my ass, get bullied, you know, the things most streamers do. Using Blood Fiends in train is pretty ballsy, not gonna lie. Well, people told me that in this Kanto, in the upcoming Kanto, it's a double-edged sword, which means that although one face does point at me, the other face points at the enemies, and I like that. So, I think I'm gonna keep on using Blood Fiends regardless. If not that bad until Kanto 7. Yeah, even in Kanto 7, I think I'm still gonna use it until I can't. I think that's the way I'm gonna go about it. And I think until I can't, I'll probably start using Sinking, because I've got Sinking more. Maybe Charge. Okay, Charge feels very weak right now, that's the problem. I think Charge, characters feel very weak right now because it's such a underdeveloped status effect, I guess. To further elaborate, use skill 3, specifically skill 3-2 as a finisher for peak coffin generation. Yeah, okay. I see. So either way, skill 3 can give you coffin, but if you have skill 3-2, it's better. Right, okay, I get it. I get it. I already have 6. Holy shit, how did I get 6? Did I even use skill 3? I didn't remember using skill 3. How the fuck did he get 6 stolen? Sorry, coffin. Huh? When did he get that? Gain raise minimum speed. When? Did I use skill 3, chat? Was I just not paying attention? Charge is weak, says the main with no real charge team. I agree, we still didn't go through the charge area yet. Looked at Rupture before and after King. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, it's not like weak by any means, but it is one of the weaker status effects just in general. And also, what do you mean I don't have a charge team? I've got Hong Lu R, I've got R Mersold, I've got W Otis, I've got, you know, KOD Roddy. It's not really a charge, but still, she has a unique charge, so technically it counts. I've got an okay team of charge. Not as good as my Blood Fiends, but it's still not bad. It's probably my second most, like, the most amount of IDs I have in terms of status effects. Second to Blood Fiends. Got no idea what y'all are talking about, and I think it's better this way. Oh, it's just a lot of Limbus stuff. This game really, like, drags you into the, like, thinking about how things work and stuff. Okay. Charge is still OP or hell rip space. That's true, that's true. And multi-correct Faust, I say. Yes, I agree, charge is so weak. The only good charge ID is KOH Don and KOD Don. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Welcome back. Welcome back, Meichu. It's obviously, like, if you have a full team, it's still not bad. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad effect. You can still go perfectly fine with the team charge. It's just not that good compared to some of the more developed ones, like Tremor, Bleed, Rupture, you know. Don't Curate, her rounds eyes wide. That's not how that works. Began sprinting somewhere. I forget you can do Reflection Railway yet? Don't think so. I've been using charge in all Kantos and I came out fine and safe. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying it's fine, you can. It just might not be the best. Stay away from me, you monsters. Wait, why is there a double Corp employee here? What? That arm, you're starting to mutate too, aren't you? You must be turning into some bug-like monster. Oh, well, no. About that. Charges waiting simulator, then what is poise? I mean, okay, poise is basically the same thing, although I think because poise is more in line with a lot of other status effects, it's more like a secondary status effect, poise, because you can use it in bleed teams, you can use it in rupture teams. It's better, I think. Gregor stumbled for words before chuckling and casting his gaze towards the floor in disbelief. No, PI is not available. Yeah, no, it's not. Reflection Whale is not available yet. It's possible mistaken due to his bioprosthetic. Okay. Ah, right, okay. So he knows. Yeah, what are W Corp employees doing? You're right, from what we found about the warp trains through the identities, I can't imagine why any of them would ever willingly board this train. We're ordered to assist you with a contract. Oh, I said we, but I'm the only one left. Every single one of my colleagues suddenly began losing their minds in that car over there. Okay. Sinking is winning simulator. Sinking is fun, I will say that. This cannot be. Faust, is there any way to kill the blood bags? No, okay. May choose the Trent to find negative coin enemy. I mean, yeah, that's true. And then in that case, we'll use Tremor instead. Alex, directly, Yoshi, am I a joke to you? Though their voice and expression were both— that was a fucking voice crack. Though their voice and expression were both serene as always, there was something gloomy about the way she said it. Okay. Faust muttered in a barely audible volume. I don't know what I can do to help with the sinners in a situation like this either. Well, I've got the slow time thing. I'd also grown too used to Faust's omniscience because I could always trust it to be there for me. I was starting to realize I don't have the means to dig myself out of a hole like this. Is an ID fun because of its keyword, or is keyword fun because of the ID? A bit of both. I think a bit of both. It depends on how many and the composition of the IDs. For example, if you have Ting Tang Gang Hong Lu, I think the only reason you would use that is for a bleed team. It in itself isn't very fun. In my opinion. No, maybe I was too reliant on the sinners as a whole. If, when that time comes for me to depend on them, when they can no longer stand on their own, can I really manage them to lead them to the right answers? Doubt, colored with fear, begins to rise like an ominous plume of smoke. Well, what can I do, right? The agent shrugged, struggled to some corner of the room with his wounded leg, then pulled a lever. Oh, okay. And with the wall behind had initially prepared to be a folding chair for the employees, spun open. Oh. Capsule. Oh! The cleanup agent slumped into the pod that appeared in the wall. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Rupture is math class simulator. It is, isn't it? For example, for example, Wild Hunt is great, but absolutely sucks in a sinking team. Yeah, I think so. He's not great in a sinking team, but he's the only one out of 3 sinking IDs I have that are 3-star, so I do use him as a sinking. Apparently then, With that, he settled into the capsule and shut the hatch behind him. He just fucking said, hi, bye. When the door covering the pod closed, only the folding chair and the wall covered with viscera remained. Well, there he goes. We blankly stared at the wall of the agent disappeared into. Wild Hunt is great in sinking. What are you talking about? Well, I mean, there are better ones for sinking. Wild Hunt is goated on a sinking team. What do you mean? Actually, to be fair, I actually can't say because I don't know much about the other sinking IDs. So actually, that's fair. It's not my place to say. What the fuck is this count app other than his? The smartest man in this train. Yep. Yeah. He just went peace out. You know the meme where that dude goes, like, does the peace out sign and just fucking disappears, just fades out? That's what this is. Keep on going. Keep on keeping going. Okay. There's a lot of W Corp, like, symbols here. I guess he did say that all his other, like, people, left.
예전보다 많이 나아진
Use
것
Wild Hunt
같다.
counter? I am.
그러고 보니까 그
그러고
환상체
보니까.
이제
Okay.
이거 참 설레는구려.
주스랑 카피 주세요. 케이크나 빙수 감사합니다. Oh god, if you know, you know. Okay, let's do this. You go there, you go there. No. There you go. Oh, what does that say? Adahan.
기대해라.
Adahan Bal Arhan Bal. I don't know what that says. You need to build up sanity first. He makes the set up slower. Yeah, he does. Okay, but he himself gets speed. That's the thing. He himself gets speed, doesn't he? Okay, let's do that. Heat's counter has count, and Heat's ruin status effect can inflict sinking count. Yes, it does. Yes, it can. I fucking give up. I give up. Also, as a team building game, put it ID so that it has massive count app, i.e. Edgar. Wait, what do you mean? Put it IDs that has massive counter app. What does that mean? Do I wanna? Oh, yeah, let's get his stuff a bit lower. We'll get him down to negative sanity, and then we'll use Lamental Despair, I think. We just need him to be a bit weaker. Head past Blurry, thank you. You're the only nice person to me in chat, Chris. Everyone else hates me. Everyone's bullying me. That man has massive sinking application so long as you don't use S3. Right, I guess it's like there's a lot of different ways to use him, I guess. I think that's the best interpretation of that. Okay, I've got purple. Might as well use it one more time. There you go. Come on, why is his goddamn thing so... Why is his sanity so good? Why is Wild Hunt so good at being sane? I hate it. Yum, blurry tears, feel my K-Corp ampule. I am the embodiment of KOD Rodion, aren't I? I'm just KOD Rodion. That's just me. If I had an ego, that would be my ego. That's me. That's just me in a nutshell. She wilded on my hunt till I owe Dollarton. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. You're crazy. Okay, there we go. He's gonna get so much shit from this. Come on. Oh, is he even gonna be able to attack? Why isn't he attacking? What? His what? Okay, there we go. Okay. That should give us a whole bunch of coffin. There we go. How much coffin did that give us, chat? I don't actually know how much that gave us. I actually need to read. How much? 6. Okay. So how much does that give us? For every coffin on sale, gain 2 coffin. Oh, so it's just +1 to the normal S rate. Okay. Alright, that's fair enough. I don't have Dollarton, that doesn't work. Fuck it, we'll just do that. Oh, I didn't finish my text apparently. Apparently I was talking about the Edgar family Greg, who's gonna apply a lot of sinking. Oh no, I have that. I have the Edgar family Greg. I have it. That's the one of the 3. So I've got KOD Rodion, I've got Wild Hunt, and I've got that identity Leo. Blurry tried to outsource his math to us chatters. Of course, that's what you're here for. What, you think I stream because I enjoy streaming? No, it's because I need a calculator on hand. Oh, by the way, if you meet all Wild Hunt's prerequisites, S3 can hit nearly a 30. Yeah, I've done it before. I have done it before. Ooh, we got some extra cloth. We shall not be your calculator. Well, too bad. You guys have already beat my calculator already. Look, as long as it's Limbus related, you guys just fucking sleeper agent it anyways. I don't even need to ask for it. So, you know, I don't even need to ask for you guys to be on my calculator. You guys just do it for me. It's great. Free labor. Will that? No. Okay, hold on. There we go. I have level 50 uptype 4 base Ryoshi. Damn. When the fuck are you ever gonna use that? Like, I guess that's just completionist sake. Right? Project Moonphase are top 10 sleeper agents. Oh yeah, no, I believe it. Trust me, I believe it. Might as well use Lamental Despair now. Might as well just do it, and then I can put him back on Dollarton later. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. 200. Holy shit, nice. Okay. Night of Despair, doing Night of Despair shit.
이것밖에 못.
You know, for the longest time, I think only like 2 days ago, that I realized that Night of Despair actually, like, the more sanity she's lost, the better she is at gaining tears. I didn't even realize that until like a while ago. I just thought you gain a set amount of tears, depending on what attack you do. But no, it's actually based off your, what is it? Piercing swords. Well, or protecting swords. One or the other, depending on what mode you have on. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, let's just put that. There we go. Cool. I mean, you would know if you read. I did. That's how I understood. That's how I learned. It's because I read. Okay. That's how I learned. Also, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to say this, but try and keep the languages in chat. Try and keep the languages in Japanese, Chinese, or English, because although I am learning Korean, I'm not very good at it, which means I can't mod chat, and neither can Chris. So unfortunately, I won't be able to have you guys use Korean because I can't moderate it, basically. Let's see. Let's put that. Is he'll be fine. All right. There we go. Dang, you know a lot of languages. I only know 3. So I was bilingual from like my upbringing, like by nature, by birth. Not really, but like, you get what I mean. So I speak English and Chinese because I grew up in a Chinese household, and I grew up in Australia. I lived in China for a bit, only for like a year or so when I was really young. But for the most part, I've been living in Australia. So I know both of the languages pretty much like as like native, right? But in year 7 of high school, I developed an interest in anime, and that's how my obsession with Japanese began. And now here we are. So I know 3 languages. I only know 2 since that's all school required. Yeah, honestly, that's fine. Honestly, depending on where you are in the world, you're only gonna need to like have certain languages at hand, right? For example, Malaysia, you would be better off learning like maybe like Arabic, Bahasa, like Malayu, and English. I think those are the main ones. Maybe Chinese, Mandarin, maybe Hindi. Like, you know, there's a lot of languages in Malaysia. But if you're if you're born in like London, for example, you're never gonna need another language apart from English. So it really depends on where you grew up with. Let's see. Shrimps on the barbie. Oh, it's fucking prawn, bitch! It's not shrimp! Wait, piercing sword gives charge. Piercing sword does give charge, yes. I only saw the offense boosting part, maybe it's the negative point side giving more charge. No, both give charge. So they only give charge, so basically, depending on the amount of piercing sword or protecting sword you have, you gain charge depending on what skill you have. So skill 1 gives a bit, skill 2 gives more, but the more, it's like a multiplier. It's like a multiplier. The more piercing sword or protecting sword you have, the more you get. Wait, why is my keyboard in German? Why? Why is it? Wie geht's? Wait, what is, I forgot what that means. I forgot what that means. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue, mate. I wanna try and finish this intervallo by this stream because the thumbnail I have for the next stream is talking about about blood fiends and stuff. So I don't want it to be clickbait, so, you know, I'm gonna try and do this. In Malaysia, you need English as required, Bahasa as national language, Chinese optional, so you don't get ripped off during sales. So fair. And your own native language. Yeah, exactly. Although I feel like Chinese is more like, it's in the alley of your own native language, isn't it? Because most of my friends who aren't like Chinese Malaysian don't learn Chinese because they don't need to, obviously. So I think I would still put that in more of the like, if it's your language alley. But yeah, Malaysians need to learn a lot of languages. And also, since it's a primarily Islamic country, Arabic is also taught in schools, if I'm correct. Alec, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what my Malaysian friends told me. I think Arabic is also taught in schools because, you know, to read the Oh, my brain is taking a shit. What's it called? To read the Quran. To read the Quran, yeah. Or at least to understand a bit of it in its native language. Ich bin Mädchen. Ich bin Blurry. Ich, Deutsch lernen, aber ich nicht gut. Come on, I pray for that to be clickbait. No, fuck off. Left, okay, I can't moderate that, Chachin. I already said this. I can't moderate anything apart from 3 languages. The Quran, yeah. Isn't that what it's called? The holy text for Muslims. Let's see. The Book of Muslims, sure or not. Yeah. Right? I am saying the right word, right? It is Quran? It's correct if you Islam, but not sure if it's required. Okay. I don't know whether it's required in school. I know a lot of my friends did learn it in school though. Holy Bible equivalent of Islam. Yes. Yeah, you're saying it right. Okay, cool. Fun fact actually, I don't know if, I think most of you know this, but I went to Malaysia. I've been to Malaysia twice to visit Malaysian VTuber friends and also to go to a VTuber convention. Well, not VTuber convention, an anime convention called Animangaki, right? On the plane there, I had nothing else to do, so I was just reading the Quran. But yeah. It was something. Torah for Judaism, Bible for Christianity, Quran for Muslim. Yeah. I think they all fall under. What's the okay? There's a word for all 3 religions. Like they all fall under the bridge, like the umbrella category of a particular name. But I don't remember what that name is called. Bridge? No, what is it called? Is the something religions? I don't remember what they're called. Damn shame I don't live in the convention. Well, I'm assuming you're saying you don't live near the convention? I mean, okay, I've heard that Malaysia has 2. There's Comic Fiesta and there's Animangaki, right? Yes, Abrahamic religions. Yes, that's the word, Chachin. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember. I took religion in high school. I just want you guys to know that, so I should know this stuff. But clearly, I forgot everything I learned in high school. But yes, Abrahamic religion. Abraham Lincoln religion. Sure, yeah, whatever. If that floats your boat, mate. If that floats your boat, go for it. You know, I'm just talking out of my ass right now. Yes, I live in the east part of Malaysia. Northeast. Isn't the east part? So that's like near Singapore, near like Johor. Okay, actually, hold on. Do not dox yourself. Do not dox yourself. But is it like on the Johor and like Singapore side of Malaysia? Is that the south side? And like, I think so. And like, is Kelantan also down there? Sorry, I know further, mate. Okay. So I know very basic Malaysian geography because, you know, again, I've been there once and my friends like taught me about like where they came from. Because all my friends, for those who don't know, prison. See, okay, so this is actually good. So the people who I went to Malaysia to visit, they're called Prison Moon, which is why I always mistake Project Moon for Prison Moon. So those are the Malaysian VTubers that I am friends with, and they all come from different parts of Malaysia, but they all ended up in KL. So they tell me about like their old, like the place that they used to come from, etc. So I know a little bit about it. Guys, what language do they speak at the core of the earth? I believe they could speak Dwarven, I think. Something caught my attention from the corner of the eye after another round of brutal combat. Wait, what? T-Corp? We were on the final car adjacent to the Fright Corp and we discovered the oil box with the T-Corp logo on it. The way you learn religion is to keep your head low and just look at it like a history lesson so that your classmates don't look at you with funny from my experiences. I think, well, you know, I'm very open about people having the religions. I don't understand why people wouldn't be. So I like learning about it and applying it to my own beliefs, I guess. I think that's the best way I can say how studies of religion affected me. Jokingly called my backwater oh, I see. Corsan? They speak Corys. That's Cory in the house. Corys in the house. There we go. Hate that I laugh at Meichu. Curse you and your amazing dad joke. Right. Herbert, didn't you offhandedly mention something about partnering with other wings? Oh! Okay. Just like this walls, da da da. Okay. It was difficult to ignore how Rodia hurriedly swerved to a different subject as though she made a mistake. Even the tone of her voice shifted like she was catching herself. I can't think about that right now. Let's deal with the task at hand first. Oh, Korean! Oh! Korean! Oh! Oh, I get it. Oh, I just realized what you meant. I'm a bit thick. Okay, we were walking over the bloody train car and suddenly heard Sinclair's voice crack as though he saw something awful. I'm not surprised Blurry's that slow. Give me a sec, okay? I'm old, my brain needs function time. Oh, these are probably, oh, this is the guy. Oh, okay. Oh. Going on expectation failing. I see. Makes sense. That would explain all those broken prosthesis arms, arms and legs in this car. What language do they speak in the Corp? Yes, I get it now. Blurry isn't the sharpest tool in the shred, but he makes for an excellent hammer. I can nail you down. Yeah, I can. Okay, There were similar cases during the war. Simply let their bodies be destroyed in battle because they considered themselves to be disposable. As long as their wallets would permit. Okay. Okay, Dave Chappelle, and stop being funny the third time. Damn, Alec. Of course the blade and okay, I see. Maybe that's true. Don't be too harsh, Alec. I'm watching you. It's okay, Maidchu. It's okay. Yeah, just no spamming, but still that. That's fine, that's fine. Good for them. Faust answers Otis in an uncharacteristically snappy manner. Signs of fatigue were creeping onto her pensive expression. You alright, Faust? It was rare to see any actual expressions from her. It was starting to get worried. Physically unharmed. Yes, I am alright. Okay, I see. Usually complete with deductions. Okay. Her voice was such whisper for a second part of her sentence that even I could barely hear what she was saying. Sorry, I had a hiccup. God, Dad, fucking Grandpa needs to take his meds. No way to tell where you are. Grasping the straws. Okay. It seemed that Ishmael and Yiseng picked up the first part of her sentence. However, they walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation. Okay. He's finally embracing his ancient age. Fuck you! Guys, is it still considered cannibalism if you're the one you're eating? Yeah, because you're still eating a member of your species, so it's like self-cannibalism. I think the word for it is auto-cannibalism. I think that's actually a thing. Don't hate it, I'm actually... Okay. Depends, Meishu, depends. Faust's reply was curt. She closed her eyes. Let's see. Train is composed of 12 passenger cars. Damn, that's a lot. Oh, so the next one is the Bloodfiend car. Just beyond the door. Okay. No common there is a subcategory of fixers called Bloodfiend Hunters. Oh, okay. I've committed cannibalism then. What? Huh? What, you bit yourself? As long as you didn't swallow, you're fine. If you know what I mean. A being okay, yeah. The sinners each exchange various opinions with one another, possibly strategies, estimations of the Bloodfiend's strength. You ate dead skin? Oh yeah, that's possible too. All of a sudden... Dawn Sutton's outburst immediately put a stop to all the chatter. Been there, done that when I was young. Alright, you crazy little kid. She's not wrong, besides we have to deal with the Bloodfiends to complete our contract. With that, I open the door leading to the final car of this train. Wait, so this isn't just door... Wait, but there's also the time shredder bitch looking thing in this Kanto, isn't it? Intervallo. So is there a Bloodfiend and one of those? I let my blisters and dead skin all the time. Pretty relaxing. Oh, that's kind of cursed. I tasted my own blood multiple times. I still did not combust in the sunlight. That's, I mean, yeah, because you're not a vampire. You're not a vampire, so it wouldn't, you know. Wait, that's a new symbol. What does that symbol mean? I don't think we've ever had that symbol before, have we? That's a new one. Okay, enter. I tasted my own blood multiple times and I still did not... Okay, no, I already read that. Remember, Blurry, you cannot die in the train. Well, that's true. Yeah. This room. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? The prince. Okay. Cassetti. Okay. 6th? Only 6th? What the fuck? You're barely royalty, mate. You are barely fucking royalty. I've got 1st and 2nd, mate. You're 6th? Oh, fuck right off. If only Blurry was half as interested in the dope red light. Fuck off. I hate the goddamn light. I hate the light so much. Blood is rather metallic though, so I guess it makes sense considering that it's basically just iron and stuff. Yeah. So everyone who has blood is technically a clanker if you think about it. The red light is so cool. The red light is so cool. You sure Blurry is the 1st generation? I'm not, but Don is. Don and Rodion are. Art Delta villain. Yep. Okay. He kind of speaks a bit like Don, doesn't he? You're Blurry, for this guy, remember the number 4. Okay, that's weird, but sure. Okay. He dons a mask for the purpose of merrymaking. I am not the same as those freaking wireback clankers. You are. You've got blood in your veins. Come on. That's metal. Won't come off. Can't take it off. Shouldn't take it off. There is no prince without the mask. Is he the distortion? Maybe. Whoa. He's kind of hot though. Is it just me or is he kind of hot? Oh, so they're repulsed by themselves. That's interesting. Mask was crafted under the great and eminent barber. Oh, it was crafted by Otis. Well, not Otis, but like, you know, the equivalent of Otis in our current world. British ass haircut. I see. He's a bloody loon. Well, speak for yourself, mate. Lunge at me instead. Okay, it's time to fight. Ain't letting my guard down. Okay. You have no idea how powerful I am? Casserole. Lucky bastard getting to wear Otis's mask. Hey, Sin. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry, Sin. How you been doing? How have you been doing? Are you still at work, Sin? Are you still at work? I'll sit there, do nothing. Yeah. Okay, 4-barrel kindreds would be. Okay. This is rather curious. Leaves this car only on rare occasions. Okay. No, a week off. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're taking a week off. I completely forgot about that. I'm glad you're in. Oh, I'm not so glad about that, Sin. Take care of yourself, Sin. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Don't eat good. Eat some congee. You know, be Asian. Casserole's whole gimmick is refusing to die. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, what the fuck? Why is she there? A figure suddenly and frantically charged into this car. Get him! It was Sasha, the fixer we ran into in one of the early cars. Cassetti shrinks into the throne at the sudden burst, terror apparent on his face. Oh, he's a little bitch. Alright. Okay. Oh, is she a blood fiend too? I guess the wings don't give out contracts to just anyone. Oh. So the last one standing? Wait, what? Something suspicious about her. Blurry said he's glad. Get him, bitch. Also, get well soon. I had pumpkin soup. Oh, that's nice. Oh, fucking pumpkin soup and bread sounds so nice. It's so basic and so like British, but it's so nice. Sasha is hot, not gonna lie. Thank you, Blurry. And I'm like, you're welcome. Even if she is a clinker, yes, mate, I'm with you. I don't want to die. What? Uh-oh. Aha. Yeah, I get it. Blood rapidly crystallized around Sasha with a suit of armor as she swung her greatsword at the sinners, striking them even more before Faust finished her sentence. How's the game? It's pretty good. I've had a fun time with it so far. Okay. I thought your family had comfort. Oh, shit, okay. Kindred to be the first one. Oh, okay. So she's the 7th. She's a 7th Kindred, isn't she? Okay, Sasha, no Sasha. I mean, we kind of saw this coming. Let's be honest. Humans in my car were all weaklings, so I'm presenting you this group from the first class car. Ah. She just wants to live, I see. Our style looks good. It does, it looks really fucking good. And also I like the click, 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 like the clockwork sounds. Can I hit on Ellie? Sure, go for it. Okay. Similar to a concept of sub-empty... Okay, yeah. Desperation that drove you to attempt that preposition without hesitation, despite the lack of relevant information. Okay. Interesting. Lady, you have no idea how much I freaked out when one of you asked me something about red eyes. Not that I would have mattered if you did suspect me though, since my red eyes is just a prosthetic. Ah. That the count matters. The longer the line, the better. Oh. Dozens of blood bags began shambling into the room behind Sasha. A smaller one among them stood out. It's the little kid! Oh! My mind immediately snapped to the child who grabbed on Kurt's coattails. I knew the passengers were dead the moment we realized Sasha was a blood fiend, but this, I really hoped that I wouldn't have to face this reality. Not like this. Oh. I'm a better Chief Butler? I mean, you said you were when you were fighting Nelly. Uh-oh. Okay. Hold thy vile tongue. Oh, Don's getting sad and upset about this. Don did not give Sasha time to finish her sentence. She was already charging full speed at her with her lance drawn. Fighting time! It's time to fighty-tighty! It's time to put on your fighting pants. Don is going to be super pissed about the kid becoming a blood bag. Well, she already did become a blood bag. Alright, let's do this the good old-fashioned way. You. Do we really need to bother with these guys yet? I don't think we need to bother with the chumps, do we? Alright, there. Oh, hold on. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. How their health is... Wait, how their health already low? What? Okay, that's weird. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6. Cool. She's an agent of justice. Avenge the little girl, Don. Unleash the gremlin. Don is gonna be super pissed about... Yeah. I'll say Don be overreacting. He can always have more kids. I don't think that's the reason, Maestra. Is this OST groovy? This fight has 36 phases, by the way. Oh, fuck right off. That's what you said about the time, dude, and he had like 2 phases max, okay? Fuck off. I don't trust you. I've learned to not trust you guys, okay? I've learned my lesson. I have learned my goddamn lesson. You guys shall not do that to me anymore. Come on, only 12 phases. Yeah, sure. I don't believe any of you fuckers anymore. Read the passive to understand why they're at low health. Okay. Consume the... What is this? Gain defense. Okay. Damage taken when bleed. It doesn't say anything about half health. It doesn't say anything. They can heal from bleed, but it doesn't say anything about them having... I think it's probably this passive down here that we can't see yet. Okay, in that case, you go there, you go there. How many do I have? 10, okay. You go there. Actually, you go there so that you can lose more SP. You go there. You... Go there, put that there actually, and then do that, cool. But the cool library, fuck right off, I'll like the cool red light. Yeah, you can go for the cool red light again. No! I love Hong Kong, me too. Wait, why is the last one not unlocked by default? I think it's just, because that's how it normally works, isn't it? Sometimes there'd be hidden passives. Most things are like that, isn't it? Hey, do that. Cool. Okay, are we... Blood bag, prosthetic fixer... Why are there 2 of them? Oh, one's the... Do these guys have other passives? Oh. Does not reduce this HP. Oh. Damage taken at less than 5 charge count, gain that. Gain 5 charge count. Wait. Oh. Okay. How do you gain charge? When the hit... If the attacker uses a skill that gains charge, the attacker steals 1 charge from this unit. If the attacker uses skill... Oh! Okay, so it's good to use charge on this. Okay, well, that doesn't really matter. Wait, why'd the last one unlock? Yo, Blurry, remember those funny red coins we talked to you about? A lot of Hong Yuan, Hong Lu versus Lae'Salt, who wins? Probably a lot of Hong Yuan, right? Although it depends on how many Heisho you have, right, as well. Red coins we told you about before. What about them? I don't see anything with red coins. I've already had to deal with a few enemy with red coins, but I think we're good for now, aren't we? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's use that. Well, actually, no, let's not use that. 4, let's do that. And then, oh, fuck it, let's just do that. Okay. I've only ever been doing Hong Kong. I've only been to Hong Kong airport while coming to and back from Philippines, stop over. But I came back during Lunar New Year's and saw kick-ass dragon dance in the airport. Hong Kong airport is super big. I've never been there myself, but I've heard stories about it. And also, Hong Kong is like a very big place to like transit because it's at the very bottom of China. So it's like the hotspot to transport to anywhere in Southeast Asia, basically. And Japan. Hong Kong is its name. No, I know that, but Hong Kong in itself is a nice place too. The red coins do not have red coins unless Chad's talking about our ID. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hong Kong airport is very nice, but yeah, huge. Yeah. Apparently there's like 40 or so terminals. I mean, that's a decent amount, isn't it? Okay, what do you do? What do you do? Gain 1 bleed every count. You hit, consume 3 bleed count on self. Oh, okay. Prioritize targets with bleed. Self-inflicted. Okay. Okay. Damage taken from bleed. Rounded down. On hit, if the target has 50 bleed, deal. Okay. That's a lot of icky. Nothing we can't work with, though, I like to think. So there. There. Can you deal with... Okay, there. There. You go there, I guess. That'll do. And then you just there. Alright, cool. The red coins do not appear here. The red coins are the worst thing to ever appear in Limbus. I don't know. I don't know. Red coins, I like them when they're on my side. Because I've got Don and I've got Lay Salt. So I don't know. I quite like red coins personally. China scares me. I already hate big places. That country just sounds like a nightmare. It's I don't know. It is a huge place. That you'll fucking hate Russia, Chachin. The coins in Hong Kong are very pretty. The coins in Hong Kong. Oh, the actual coins in Hong Kong, you mean? I don't actually know what they look like. I'm not gonna lie, Chris. 6 unbreakable coins. Yeah, on my on this boy here. I guess on does Hong Yuan have red coins, chat? Does Hong Yuan have any red coins? I haven't looked at his kit because obviously don't have them yet. So I don't actually know whether he has any of those. Okay, let's do that. That should kill that. Okay, rest of this on this guy. Okay, we still got 7 bullets, so that can go there. Cool. He ain't ready for those? Yes? Okay, he does. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I like red coin characters. They're very nice. Brown coins make you poo. Okay, you know what? One thing I do wish that would be introduced later on is different colors of coins. Maybe like if you have green coins, they can like heal you. Maybe they heal you or something like that. Or maybe you can have like, I don't know. I don't know what other coins. Maybe like a yellow coin that increases your speed. Or like always attacks first or something like that. You know, that'd be cool. Unbelievable. First printed without their authorization is a bumbling fool. Ah. Okay. When you have red coins, it's all sunshines and rainbows indeed, but when the enemy has them, yeah, I know. Just heal 50% of damage deal on them. With that, Cassetti reached out to the walls of a pile of blood bags on the ground, and... Oh! And here he comes. Oh, what an abundance thing we've got this sensation. An armor of hardened blood materialized over the blood-pink body. His sheer aggression and hatred was palpable enough to make our skin crawl. Okay. Well, we kind of expected this. This is generally how these kinds of bitches fight. Okay, at least we have everything. Oh my god. Okay. Value on self. Add a value gain by... Okay. These are the same as before. Okay, so what is this stored blood shit that he has? Does he have stored blood on any of these? No? Okay, what is his blue attack? Okay, that's pretty basic. Okay, so we don't know much about him yet. That kind of stuff already exists. We call it skills. Alright, mate. Alright, mate. Fucking hell. So that goes there. That goes there. There? Oh, wait. Are two of them? Oh, there's two of them talking. Okay, that's fine. Do we have... How many tiers? 14? Yeah, we might as well use this anyways. How's our sanity? Why is our sanity so high? Why is it so high, chat? Oh, for fuck's sakes, man. Why is it so high? Okay, we might just have to use... I don't think we're gonna be... Okay, you know what? We'll do this once. God, why is it so high? Skill them, we call this buff, casserole, that stuff is already... This, we call that skills, casserole keeps healing stuff. Motherfucker has permanent blood fiend shit. Oh, okay, I see. Lol, coleslaw FP cannot be reduced. Who's coleslaw? Oh, him, right, okay. It's not high, you're just low? No, look, it's 27 fucking goddamn sanity. Lower the goddamn sanity, please. You can reduce someone's sanity who's already insane. Look, look how good Warrior is. And then look at fucking this bitch. Got fucking 29 positive sanity. Like, god damn it. Why? Why la? What the hell? He's on 30. Okay, nah, we're just gonna. Okay, one more. Last one, because we've got purple. We've got purple, so last one I'm gonna use. Okay, and then there. There. Wait, hold on. How many tiers? Oh, you're already on 20. I guess we can do it either way. Alright, cool. And then... there. Cool. It's not high enough. You can reduce some... Just use it on a post attack with Wild Hunt so he doesn't gain SP on Clutch Win. Oh, that's right. That's what you guys told me to do on Claire too. I completely forgot that was a thing. Alright, yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Because he should be... Okay. His sanity should be reducing a lot. He's got a fucking 3 Dullahan on him. So I don't understand why he's still getting such, like, consistently good amount of sanity. Because each Dullahan stack is like 15 sanity, isn't it? Hold on, let's see. At 20... If this unit has Dullahan, lose 15... Was it? Fuck, let me read it. Lose 15 minus coffin divided by 2. Oh, so the more coffin you have, the worse it is. Wait. 15 minus coffin divided by 2. So the more coffin you have, the less... He's just gen 75. So wait. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the more coffin you have, the worse it is. The more coffin you have, the worse it is. Oh. Wait, gain it. So Dullahan only... Gain Dullahan... Wait. Dullahan doesn't lose... Wait, I'm confused. Dullahan doesn't... If this unit has Dullahan, the more coffin he has, the less SP loses. Right? That is right? That is correct, because it says lose 15 minus the coffin amount. Okay. So, minimum 10. Okay. So the more coffin you have, the harder it is to lose sanity. I do not like that. Alright, let's do... Wait, what the fuck? 10? Hold the fucking horse. Okay, he's attacking... Hold on, I need a... Oh shit, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. Let's do that. Oh, that's not gonna be good, is it? Wild Hunt and Claire won't be mentally unstable when needed. Exactly. Healing super attack. Okay. Unuse. Okay. Do that, do that, do that. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I feel like a lot of Wild Hunt's abilities are counterintuitive. Like, certain things are like, oh, you increase more SP. But the whole thing about him is that you lose SP. But then you don't lose SP enough. So there's no point in doing it, and it's weird, and it's fucky-wucky. It's weird, okay, chat? It's fucking weird. Okay, dominating, that's good. Do we want another Lament More Despair? We probably want to do this. On you, I guess. Neutral. Okay, let's skip that for now. Dominating. I guess we'll just defend one of them. Which one do I want to defend more? Probably that, right? Yeah. Okay. I should probably mention that he has a different sanity gain and loss than the other IDs that has the usual set. Oh, does he? I didn't actually read his sanity thing because I've never had a sanity thing that's different. By the way, Casserole gets stronger against bleed. Yeah, I know. I did see that. If we have bleed on our, yeah, I did see that. But we're also stronger against him if we have bleed. So you know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We should be equal in terms of the amount of power we gain. He might get a bit more power than we do from bleed, but we still get a decent chunk. Because all our things are based off blood. Okay. And plus, look, they were talking about the esteemed barber. You know how he was talking about the esteemed barber? She's right here, bitch. She's right here. The esteemed barber is right where you're looking at him. Okay, there. Cool. Blurry in denial, his bleed is at a disadvantage. Yeah, no, I agree with you. He probably gets more of a buff, but that doesn't mean we still get a buff. Recto, his sanity mechanic is different from the others. Okay. Unopposed with Wild Hunt. Honestly, there's no point right now. I think we're about to kill him anyways, and plus we've already got negative sanity on Heathcliff. So I'll just spam Lament More Despair. Just to get the fucking coffins up. Because I think Leo was the one who said it. Coffins are still pretty good to stack up anyways. So yeah, we've got negative 37. We'll be alright. Negative 25. That's still not bad. As long as we're in the negative. I think that I think anything less than negative 25 sanity doesn't even affect the damage anyways. I think that's what I read. So there's no point in getting him even more insane than negative 25 anyways. So I'm alright with it. Let's see. Bonka bonka bonk. Yeah. How's he still fucking alive? Oh, he's got so much health. Okay, let's read his passives. When stored blood reaches 0. For the first time, fix its unit speed to 10. I am the prince. Okay, we already saw that. We already saw that, didn't we? Alright, nothing to it. Motherfucker is about to die. Motherfucker near full HP. Look, I wasn't paying attention. I will admit. This is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Panic Bloodthirst. What does that mean? Oh yeah, he's got a different panic type. Hold on. Decrease after losing a type. Turn start. Low morale, panic. Okay. That's pretty standard. I'm not gonna lie. There. Holy shit, look at fucking, oh, we might be in a bit of pickle actually, chat. We might be struggling a bit. Okay, let's do that. If you want lower SP, use Ego. Yeah, I'm not gonna use, Cook a banana is regeneration with each bleed. Yeah. Enemies are landing 5 heads and on 7 SP, and I'm landing 5 tails on 45. Exactly! Exactly. I feel that. I feel that to my fucking bone. Okay, this should do a lot of damage. It's doing a lot less damage than I thought it would. Okay. I mean, it's still 100. I'll take it. Okay. There we go. That's nice. And then... we really need the fucking... We've got so much blood to use now. We need the thing. The whatchamacallit. Okay, there we go. How much ammo? I think we still have a decent amount of ammo. So that's good. Oh, heal up, baby! Oh, look at all that fucking healing. Okay. Oh, we've got a lot of fucking... Oh, staggered. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, win rate. Yeah, he's dead. Sanity is a myth? Yeah, it really is, isn't it? There we go. Good as new. It hurts. No shit, it does. The mental fatigue we got to Gregor and Claire, who collapsed on the ground. The strange environment of warp trains was proving to be a significant help to the Bloodfiend's regenerative ability. The battle continued much longer than our scuffles at the K-Corp, border checkpoint, or our struggles against the endless hordes of the dead at the basement of Wuthering Heights. The sinners all had grown so much stronger since then, but they were reaching a breaking point. Dawn continually to wildly pummel the Bloodfiends with her lance, breaking, stabbing, and crushing him every time a body part regenerated. I mean, eventually he'll run out of blood, right? Eventually? Doesn't matter how many times he stabbed me. But the Bloodfiend's regeneration was so powerful, he's recovering as fast as Dawn is destroying him. He's generating at an insane rate. We can't... Confront my child. What? Oh, I was talking about Sasha. Okay. Find their weaknesses. Sasha began looking around wildly, surprised by Cassetti's sudden command. Prosthetics using fixes fight. What? Their limbs become... Oh! Oh, I see. Oh, okay. With one of her remaining arms, Sasha picked up the MasterCard key Faust showed her in one of the previous cards. Okay. Dawn immediately leaped at the fixer, but one of her arms stuck her away with great force. Ishmael and Mersault, who had been holding Cassetti down, were no match for his strength without Dawn's fury. The Bloodfiend threw him to both sides and grabbed the keycard. Oh, okay. Cassetti examines the master keycard with clear interest. Without that keycard, would be trapped inside this train for thousands of years until it reaches its destination. Okay. Okay. The origin of this fight. Faust took a deep sleep as if she was about to take a deep dive into the source of all this trouble. From what I can tell, Faust has always been operating based on information she received from Faust. So a situation like this, she were to make a decision on her own, she has become unfamiliar to her. But Faust is an admirable sinner with or without Faust. I've been thinking about the same thing myself, actually. I might have been too reliant on that perfect Faust. But even without Faust, you still give us good directions to follow after analyzing the information we brought you. Maybe uncertainty itself doesn't always become a problem for us. Remember? Thus the lack of plan itself becomes a plan. You said it yourself. Okay. That the Bloodfiend is just desperate as we are. That's true. Okay. You there looks like they're regenerating your friends. Okay, don't heal a single one of them. Well. Compromise with a villain. I didn't have the time to regenerate Don's severe injuries just yet, and the rest of the sinners were already unconscious. The only sinner who could still move and talk normally was Faust, who I just rewound the clock for. Yeah, let's do that. Very well then, Cassetti, why don't we... Okay, I'll see. There's no doubt in my mind that Cassetti must be completely exhausted by the unending barrage of attacks from Don and the sinners. Faust's suggestion that we move to the conversation to a different place without the sinners must have been a sweet one. Okay. Okay, here we go. We'll be back in a minute, Don. Thus we left the incapacitated sinners and Don, who watched on with the hollow, despondent eyes as we walked away. We carefully made our way into the freight car. So Faust, why are we doing this in the freight car again? Oh, is it because Mephi is here? What? With that, the door closed shut behind us. Is it because Mephistopheles is there, maybe? We can use her, him, them, her. Also, where's Charon? Wouldn't Charon be with us? Charon would rather be with us, wouldn't she? Or is she still in the car? Did she hide in the car? Did she hide in Mephi? Faust connect to Mephi modem. Oh, yeah. That might be true. So this passageway leads straight to Mephistopheles. Oh, this stupid boss awoke me from my slumber. Oh. Oh! The suddenness of her statement briefly knocked off my train of thought. I looked at her and cocked my head in confusion. She replied with an even quieter whisper about without looking away from the Bloodfiend. Oh! Did you know that this would work? I see. Charon is not here at the moment. Karen is with Verge. Isn't Verge with in a separate thing though? Karen is with Verge with. Oh, okay, I see. Ver never lets his daughter being alone. I wonder what Karen actually is. We don't actually get a lot of lore about her, do we? Okay. A faint smile appeared on Faust's lips as for a moment before fading away. Okay. Complaint against the Falsten Gesellschaft management regarding the fact that they neglected to list this information pertaining to the loss of. Okay. Findings. Wow, they can actually like file a complaint. That's kind of funny. In Leviathan, you learn more. Okay, fair enough. Faust gently advanced towards the Blood Fiend. Okay. Okay. My wish remains secrecy in this kingdom line. Okay. Faust, what about the job we were contracted to do in the first place? We were entirely raised upon our arrival. We have no way to relay our news, whether one of success or failure. Oh, okay. Then at least W Corp would inform us that our contract was successful after the fact. Oh, okay. However, that will take precedence over the contract it's you and the sinner's psychological stability, right? It's not always like we've been successful, so as long as something we could live with, but what about the passengers of this train and its future passengers? I remember the look on Don's face whenever we would come across these inevitable forms of injustice. Faust does not reply. Yet, the lack of reply was a reply all on its own. Are we going to have to let them die? Innocent lives will be lost, but we cannot prioritize their lives over our safety. That must be Faust and the company's policy. And yet... Oh, Don. I thought her wounds were far too severe for her to even crawl, let alone walk, but with sheer will, she pushed herself through the pain to reach the freight car. Okay. Okay, here she goes again! Faust and I grabbed Dawn. She would normally be strong enough to wriggle free of our grip, but she had already pushed herself beyond her limits merely by walking here. By the way, Blurry, you might want to read out all of this text for this. Okay, sure, I'll do that. Don, Faust, unhear me, you mustn't let him live, Manager Squire. Don Quixote letting him destroy that means that you'll be condemning the sinners to thousands of years of torment. I still think voice acting it out loud is a bit weird, so I think I'll just read it in my head. Okay, it should be great to overcome. Yeah. Certainly you're aware of the suggestions, no joke. Yep. Okay. I see. I don't know if I possess wisdom. His struggles begin to wane, but this is no acceptance, this was dejection. Wait, Don, no! In the commotion, we failed to notice that the Blood Fiend had been quietly advancing at us. We let Don go at the last second. But we were a second too late. Oh my, dear spirit, give me... Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Okay, Cassetti screams incoherently as he leaps into Don Quixote, piercing her neck with his fangs before we even had the chance to do anything. Voice acting is a part of the fun. The thing is, it is a part of the fun. Only problem is, they already have their own voice actors. It's just that this intervallo isn't voice. That's the thing. Okay. Faust, what do you mean the solution? Oh, wait. Oh! Wait. Dawn levitates slightly into the air. The strings on her shoes unravel as she slips off her feet on their own. She looks with a bewilderment as her running shoes fall to the ground. And... I've always had this question swirling at the unforeseen backstage of my mind. Why are you always so protective of those running shoes, Don? Running shoes? Ah. Dost thou speak of our dear Rosh... Oh, this is some Don lore. Having this... Okay, so she doesn't know how she got them. Okay. Nope, I think I'm good. Lol. Okay. Evacuate. Don Quixote, don't tell me you go to sleep wearing those Roshinantes? So about those shoes. Let's see. Okay. I didn't mention this question was inspired by numerous eyewitness reports from other sinners who also saw wandering the halls in her pajamas and wearing Rosciante. Hello, Filiana. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome in, Filiana. Okay, I see. So maybe she's a blood fiend. Now that I think about it, every single identity of Don was also wearing those pair of running shoes. Roscinante. Have you ever taken them off? She looks at me with puzzled eyes, as though taking the pair of running shoes off was somehow an inconceivable idea. They were something much more than just her favorite pair of running shoes. Her odd attitude treated something so far removed from common sense, as though something completely ordinary. How does she put on her clothes on if she's constantly wearing them? With great difficulty, I assume. What does Rosciente mean to Don Quixote? What even is that thing? An overwhelming, powerful pleasure suddenly explodes, radiating in all directions. Pressure, not pleasure, sorry. How much did I miss? Welcome in, Pat, and congrats on the gift membership. I think Affy gave you the gift membership, so remember to go thank him. Filiana, welcome to the fun. I missed the wild thing. What wild thing? As the metallic stench of blood suffocates the bus, filling every corner of it with sickening horror. Ooh, shiny. Then darkness. Yeah, it's La Mancha Land Dawn. In all absorbing darkness, voice is our only light. You are the second kindred. I should have felt your Oh, hello there. So Dawn is actually a kindred even in our universe. I do think I saw a faint outline of an aura. I saw a red aura, a long fur adorned of swords. Though the shimmering aura I think I saw red eyes. Welcome to the rich kid club, Pat. Have you committed the sin of filial impiety, transgressor? Oh, I know that voice, but I also don't. I've never heard such a low, imposing tone before. It speaks towards the lesser being. The blood fiend, shriveled and kneeling, trembling, pathetic. Oh, here we go. Crimson droplets of blood slowly rises around the blood fiend's mouth, before congealing and sealing his mouth shut. Oh, he's gonna die of asphyxiation, isn't he? Holy shit. Don Marmy voice, yeah. Feet. I just saw that too. Oh, Cassetti's body begins liquefying into a slick stream of blood, his form cuddling and crumbling, then dripping to the ground. Rapidly, yet ponderously, that ice cream Don loved so much, melting away onto the floor, heated under searing sun. A sin has been committed, the sin against the bloodline. Ah, you. Don Quixote turned to look at me, who was still on the ground after being thrown away by the shockwave. And with that cryptic look of pity, she uttered something. Indeed, you must be the promised timepiece. She uttered something I couldn't quite understand. Rosciente to me. Rosciente, I beseech you. I carefully reached out, grabbed her shoes, and slipped them on her bare feet one by one. Ah, one day. She grasped, stumbled, and slumped to the ground. Oh, this is like the anime protagonist, like secret hidden power scene, isn't it? We found out that Don is a blood fiend. Although someone did say earlier that, and it does make sense that Don doesn't yet know what a blood fiend is until we met fucking what's his name. So this is some weird shit. Okay. I knew that the sinners were all shocked and confused. After all, when they, including Faust and Don, all came back to life after I rewound the clock, all that remained was a destroyed door to the freight car and the disgusting obliterated remains of what was once Cassetti. Yeah, that's right, Cassetti, that's his name. I'm not into feet, by the way. Everyone went crazy for Don's feet. Right, I see. That's why everyone was saying feet when I first played Limbus Company to begin with. Okay. Most personal, yeah. So is Don a hag? Maybe. Okay. Well, good work, everyone. Therefore, it would be most appropriate to direct the question to them. Uh-oh. Who are those three? Faust, the manager, and Don. Yeah, okay. We have to see Encounter 7. Wow, you're spot on, haha. When did you even have the time to notice? Oh boy. Okay. Interesting. It appears a state of deep slumber. Okay. I remember everything, of course. Don Quixote's sudden transformation. As you practically erase the blood fiend and his kindred from the world without even moving a finger. But I also remember Faust's last words. Please do note that the other sinners must never hear a word about this. Yeah, okay. Don Quixote was unconscious, and Faust was answering every question with silence. It was only natural that their eyes would all fall on me. That's, you know. Where's the key card? Oh. Last remember, it was in Cassetti's hands. Okay. It has been half liquefied, no! Oh. Oh no! My opinion on Don may rise. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, that's good. 5 hours to formulate and proceed with an explanation in a manner that will allow someone to... Okay. We can utilize the back door of Mephistopheles. Oh, because it has like some kind of weird teleporting powers, kind of. The steely confidence in her declaration was more than enough to win us all over. So we headed to the corridor past the back door. Don slung over one of our shoulders and arrived at our destination. What? Virgil's here? I can't not ask. Oh, yeah, okay. Grains of sand and seashell-like things fell with every step Sinners took. Wait, what? Some time ago. Faust explained the simpler gist of this plan as we made our way back to the back door. To put it simply, space is gonna... Oh! Train should be arriving at its destination in 10 seconds according to... Okay. In our original duration for the... Oh, I see. That's really fucking smart. So they go back to their dimension for a bit, for 10 seconds, and then as soon as the train arrives, they hop back on the train, on the bus, effectively going back on the dimension on the train, and then... Okay, I get it. We're gonna be here to listen to all of Don's stories. Let's go. Oh, right, the door. Yeah. And with that, Faust came to a sudden stop in the middle of one of the corridors. Right. Okay. Okay. It is necessary for future endeavors. Okay. Faust redeemed herself. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, she didn't really need to. Faust did not wait until Heath finished his sentence before jerking the door wide open. Okay. With Faust's stern command, we quickly walked past a building that looked like a derelict abandoned hospital of sorts. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Where are the sandstorms? The center blurted out a colorful series of complaints trying to cover themselves in blasting sandstorm. But Faust continued to count at the same time in different rhythm before dragging us out of here just as urgently as she had heard us in. Oh, so we don't know what was out there then. Okay. So, we managed to return safely and sound to the interiors of the warp train as it arrived at Corp platforms. As the train was still getting cleaned up, that is, and with our bodies completely covered in sand. We were so happy to be done with the whole ordeal that even Corp cleanup agents in the middle of a cleanup mission looked downright hospitable. Yeah, okay. They really let you guys keep your memories, huh? Okay, one of the employees might be sleeping. Oh, yeah, that's right. That hidden compartment behind the chair that the cleanup agent crawled into. Inside it was... Wait, what? Huh? I guess these folks aren't all there in the head. Maybe you guys aren't just mistaken? Sand, I hate sand. It's rough, coarse, and it gets everywhere. Yeah, to be fair, I don't like sand either. I doubt that. Suffering from monetary... Oh, okay, so Faust wants to hide it. Faust cut the conversation short before our sinners began to ask too many questions. Now that I became intimately familiar with the meaning of that gesture, I followed her to the outside without another word. Oh, so now we're here. Okay. Virgil was already there when we arrived. He was sharing a conversation with Faust about what went down inside that train with a serious expression. Okay. Everything is coming into play. Dun dun dun! Some say he became wayward passenger abnormality. Wait! Oh, that Corp dude was the distortion, wasn't he? The time treader thing, maybe. I was finally able to speak to Faust once Virgil left. Faust was quite literally blasted into pieces from the sheer explosive pressure that filled the room before Don's shoes came off. It was as though she knew it was going to happen. We had no idea. Okay. Huh. Made it despite my knowledge of the high likelihood. Okay. No, I'm not blaming you for that. I just want to know how long you've known that Don Quixote is Bloodfiend. Something the same could be said of Virgil. Right. Of course. Hello, August. Long time no see. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How are you doing? Hopefully you've been having a good day wherever you are. We have no idea. It's just a theory. Yeah, I think so, though. At least I can make the next Limbus stream. Well, you can make this one. Well, I don't know how long I'll still go on for, but yeah, welcome in either way. And that appropriate moment was back there. According to my private judgment. Okay. including one to Faust, had been severed. I was not in a position to receive the headquarters authorization for that action. They need authorization? Okay. Returned, that was a layered word. We've returned to one of those warp platforms in our own dimension. We've returned to our daily lives of speculating about what's next in our path, and the usual Faust reconnected to the Faust has returned. Faust replied to Yisang's nebulous wording with a quiet affirmation. Okay. Do you suppose I shall see her again? Oh my god! Yisang has a crush on normal Faust! Oh! She shot a puzzled look at Yisang. Oh, would you look at that? Yisang mused ambiguously before leaving us. Riz sang. The incident at warp train was such the incident at the warp train was such a chaotic mess that it felt shorter than it really was. But I also learned so much about so many things. Ideal Riz, let the ship sail. It was too soon to start racking our brains at what kind of nonsense trial we were about to face in Corp, so I decided to enjoy this momentary peace. Whether my throat's so parched. Oh, about that. Chiquita. Oh yeah. Last few grains. Sims look at Don, bewildered, awakening, grinning. There was no way to know that what we'll be facing at District 16, where Corp was located, but maybe they need a compass. Bon voyage, my heart is set in sail. Faust ex Dante shipper in shambles, yeah. Man, that stream only lasted 10 seconds. What stream only lasted 10 seconds? What do you want about? We got this, right? Also, welcome in, Pleasant Lemon. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. The same faith I saw in Faust who believes in the uncertainty rises within me too. I looked up to Faust only to see that Faust was looking at me as well. She nodded at me with her usual barely noticeable smile. I gave her a light nod back in return. Time to go find out ourselves another golden bow. Okay, lol, hope you've had a good time. I have been having quite a lot of fun with this. I've been having plenty of fun, darling. Okay. Is that the end of this? It is. That's the end. Oh, we're up to Canto 7, chat. Oh, it's giving me carnival vibes, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, as usual, since we did finish it, technically my thumbnail for next stream will no longer be clickbait, therefore I will end it here. Before we end it here though, I think Walpurgis Night 4 is next, not yet. Before we end it though, we're gonna do our our regularly scheduled extract. So, let's see what we get this time. Hopefully we'll get something good. That's nothing good, is it? Although, we might be lucky and get something. Okay. We'll do two pulls per stream. How about that? Okay, yeah, we're not getting anything good. Alright. Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay. At least we get a lot of shots. But I think your luck isn't like mine. I know. I saw you and your 4 bloody fucking golds. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming to MrBlurry's. No. Yeah, I saw it at Walpurgis Night 4, a sandwich between Twilight and Kid 4. Oh, is it? Is it? Oh, it is. It is. Hold on. To theater. Easy. Wait, is this the current one? Wait, suppress. Oh, just 3 of the same Gregor IDs. Wait, we're gonna have to do this then. Hold on. Okay, I'll do a bit of it. Is it long? Is that a long one? I hope it's not long. Just 3 of the same Gregor IDs. That's still pretty good, August. Alright, I did as you asked, Val. I looked up towards Faust, far away from the PDA in my hands, as it rattled and fixed the identity cards into its slot. I guess we're not ending yet. Fucking hell. It's like an hour, time for the Violet Moon. Today's the 4th Walpurgis Night. The location is the Lobotomy Corp headquarters of the past we visited. It's the point in time, the branch of possibility uncertain. This is not the current Walpurgis. This was the one where you can do hard mode. Okay. Thank you, please. Okay, yeah. Phew. I've slaughtered the Lobotomy Corp identities I pulled during the previous Walpurgis Nights. Faust probably wants to study the correlation between Walpurgis Night itself and the identities that can be pulled only during Walpurgis Night. Also, why does it say Walpurgis? Is that a typo? That's probably a typo, isn't it? More stream time. Okay, we're supposed to wait, but can you at least bother telling us where we are? Okay, that's true, that's true. Won't do anything if you keep... Hold on, I'm gonna grab a jerky, because if we're gonna continue streaming, I'm gonna grab a bit. I'm gonna eat another piece of jerky, mate. Another piece of jerky. There we go. Okay. We don't know what happened if you... Okay. Sounding irritated. Mincing words, yeah. Sinclair's learned. The monolith awaits. Harder to even when Walpurgis over. What the fuck are you on about, Leo? F you. Fuck you. Faust cleared her throat in an attempt to clear the air and stem the conversation going on a tangent. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. The reason this place is connected. She's trying to take a more active role in learning things for herself. It seems that the event at the warp train rattled her more than I thought. She's probably concerned that similar loss of connection to that repository of Faust's knowledge may occur again. It is very purple. It feels a bit like the Void to me. Excuse the extra letters, the browser was malfunctioning. I feel like it's something to do with the game. Ishmael, who's rummaging through a pile of miscellaneous items, muttered over a distance as Otis moosed at the ceiling. Sephiroth. Okay. Sephiroth, sorry. Oh, you don't have to read the insults and profanities. Okay. I've got nothing to do with this place. Okay. Shouting and butting heads. It was clear that... Oh wait, it's clear to us that the Sephir... They changed the spelling! Sephirah? Or is it Sephiroth? Which one? I meant message was malfunctioning. Okay, okay. Do not share a very healthy work relationship with one another. Not to mention that not many employees really put their faith in their Sephiroth. It's Sephiroth. Fuck. Oh god, there's so many different interpretations. Malka. Oh wait! I know Malka! Oh, I know Malka! I've seen an animatic about Malka. Okay, I know Malka. Yeah, okay. Okay. Doses of painkillers. Ah. This Yesod. Yesod's another one. These are like the main characters in Lobocorp, aren't they? All these Sephiroths, these Sep, whatever they're called. They're the main characters in Lobocorp, aren't they? Because I remember seeing an animatic with all these guys. Okay. Oh! There we go! Mal cute. Heavy thump of light follows Otis's deep sigh. The lobby lights suddenly change and the floor begins to tremble. Well, can't say I'm surprised. We knew that the ordeal was coming after all. Okay. Naturally, we whipped around to look at Don. Then, who then directed our attention towards something within the distance. As you're reading, the Sephiroth are the ones that lead the departments. Right! Okay. A thing of bizarre shape, crawling and squirming. Okay. There's more. Yeah, no shit. Faust, anything you can tell us about them before we start rushing us? I shouted, watching the horror as the curiously violet, grub-like creatures slowly spawned into the hallway from thin air. Even though she probably didn't have much to tell me about them anyway. They're slow. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is weird. Like there's a timer. Oh yeah, that is weird. Okay, yeah. If we don't, face to face with kind of pandemonium, you would rather not displeasure experiencing. Okay. Every cliff off counter in each department will immediately drop towards 0. Ah. Uh-oh. We just got off that, yeah. Out from one and into another, isn't it? Okay. Is there like nodes for the Walpurgis Night, or is that it? Oh, what the fuck? Fruit of Understanding. Okay. These guys were fun to deal with in Lob? Okay, interesting. Envy, Fragility, Mental Fracture. What's Understanding? Okay. And what's this? Okay. And then... This unit self-terminates after a certain number of turn passes. When this unit deals damage, it also deals SP damage. Ow! Okay. Stupid purple heart-looking things gave me some trouble when I first started Lob. This and hard are the only nodes. Okay, okay, we can finish this fairly easily then. Let's see. Oh, I do want to... Okay, let's do that. 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 Oh, that. That. And... I might as well just... Okay, I think we want to focus on one of them, don't we? So let's do that. Okay, everything's fine. Cool. What is this? Lose 1 stack, -1 stack, use a special skill. Oh, so we need to kill them before 4 turns. Oh, so we should kill this one first. Hold on. In that case, let's do that. Don. Here. There we go. Okay, so I'm glad I'm reading. I'm reading a bit more. If it's not too much text, I think I'll read it. But if it's too much, I'm like, I give up. I'm like, nah, mate. Hard mode is also very optional since the Walpurgis Night ain't running anymore. Okay. So does that not give you any rewards if you do hard mode? Because if it doesn't give you any rewards, I'll probably skip it. It's probably the same thing as normal, just harder, right? Unless there are rewards. If there are, I'll do it. Probably not on stream, but either way. It did when the event was running. Okay, so that means there's no rewards anymore. Okay. I see. I probably won't do it then. Or if I do, it'll be off stream. Ew! Gross. What the fuck was that? Okay. Stabby, stabby. Okay. You go there. I'm scared of their special skill that they've got. Okay. There. Oh, I don't have a lot of, like, things I can use. Neutral. Fuck it. That'll have to do. There. Okay. I hope that works. Don should be able to kill one of them on his own, maybe? If I give him enough turns? Maybe? Oh, yeah. I think we can take care of the first one just with Don, maybe. Yeah, and hard not to give rewards and only exist for archive purposes. Right, okay. Okay, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, I do like how they archive things. It's very nice. Do you think they will archive time killing time? Also, actually, chat, was time killing time not in Intervallo before this? Was it just not in Intervallo? Like, how does that work? Oh, wait, isn't this is the Lobo Corp. This is the Lobo Corp UI, isn't it? This thing up here? They did? It was? Okay, so why is the event only now then? Why is the event only now? Is there a specific reason the event is only now? Yeah, but yeah, I knew it. This is the Lobo Corp thing, isn't it? Okay, let's see. You. Cool. It's a rerun. Oh. It's a rerun. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. I was a bit confused on why, like, it's only happening now, even though we're up to, like, Kanto 8. I was like, what? Huh? That doesn't make no sense. But yeah, it makes sense now. Okay, are we gonna be okay? They've got a lot of the thinky thing, which means I do more damage to them, so that's good. They deal more damage too, but still. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one's on 2. What the fuck? Hold on. So that. Holy shit, it's only on 2. Ow! That seems deadly. We have 2 turns to kill a whole thing. I mean, we can do it. It's not that we can't do it, but damn. They really don't give us a lot of time. I wonder if the special ability that they're talking about actually just one hits you. I'm kind of curious about that. Does it just like, you lose? Is it just you lose? Or does it just do a lot of damage? Because if it does a lot of damage, we might still be able to be okay. 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 We're doing a decent amount of damage. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. Let's do... Why is it unopposed? Hold on, what? Why is that unopposed? Oh, it's unclashable. After attack dies. Oh, I see. I get it. Remember you're using IDs we didn't have access to when we did this. You just have no trouble clearing it. Yeah, I should. Keyword being should. Whether I will, that's a separate issue. Okay, I need to attack you more urgently next. Should I put one more? I'm gonna put one more on this bitch, just in case. And then that can go there. Cool. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that's one dealt with. Okay, that's another one dealt with. And I think I just wasted my turn for the rest of them. Oh no, there's still one alive. Okay. There we go. Oh, actually. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize that they would swap targets if one dies. Okay. We've got Makala. Do we... Okay, hold on. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, that should be okay. Now that we have like everyone like on their like peak performance, we should be fine. This shouldn't be an issue to defeat all of these in turn. Like in the time that they need to be defeated in. Okay. Cha! Okay. Also, I realized that the music is a lot quieter here for some reason. Did you guys notice that as well? I feel like the BGM and the music has suddenly gone quiet in this lobotomy Corp area. Also, is that fucking Egyptian hieroglyphs in the background? I just realized that as well. Is that supposed to be Egyptian hieroglyphs? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. He staggered, lol. Okay, we'll just do that. Then you... Oh, wait. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. There we go. No idea. I mean, it gives me like hieroglyph vibes, or what are those tubes called that they would use? Cartouche? Yeah, it gives me like I can imagine like one of these having like a cartouche around them. I can definitely imagine it. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, the grant unlocked. Oh, this is what you meant when you said mono. Why is everyone dead? What the fuck? Huh? Okay. Rubble of broken stones lay about the exhausted sinner's feet. But that didn't last long. Okay. What is that? Is that an abnormality? The steel, which had once threatened the sinners with its tentacles, soon disappeared from our sight like it never existed. If Faust hadn't pushed me into the hallway just in time, I would have been. Wham. We would have died forever if that thing had crushed me too. Imagine being beaten by a slab of tentacles. I mean, it's a strong slab of tentacles. It's got tentacles, like me, okay? So it's gotta be strong. Okay. We're going to have to find a way to deal with that shockwave somehow, or it'll be too too risky to continue with our Walpurgis Night expedition. Sorry, I combined Walpurgis and risky, and then it came out with whiskey. Wait, what? Dang, it missed the funny monolith crushing us in the end. You know, it did happen, whiskey, yep. Since when do you have tentacles? Well, I don't have them in this model. But I canonically have tentacles. They're in my first model, and they're also in a few of my overlays. And I think you can see a few of them in my chat box overlay, I think. Yeah, you see the ones at the bottom left of the screen? The ones to the right of me? They're my tentacles on the overlays. Yeah, I've got tentacles. I don't have them on my current model, because this is supposed to be a bit more human, but yeah. I'm not sure if I want to ask them to repeatedly run into a mission that's guaranteed to kill them in the end. Moreover, we don't even know if whatever we'll find here will be worth all the trouble. You know the rules, you know the rules, and so do I. I've seen enough hentai to know what kind of fan art I'll... Yep, I'm aware, but I do have tentacles. You know what, I'm gonna call them tentacles from now on. Let's see. Oh, right! Right, yeah, the things in Lobocorp were called ordeals, weren't they? The events. Right. Faust's brows were frowning at a nigh imperceptible angle. She was sighing even as she relayed that information to us, clearly perturbed by something. Suddenly recalled what Faust speculated back at the warp train, that the Gessel shaft may have made a purposeful omission. Right, yeah. Crash out. Then lead one of my favorite artists is an eldritch VTuber with tentacles and eyes all over them along with their body. Oh, who is it, Chris? I'm kind of curious who you're talking about. All of them suck to deal with. Fair enough. Do you think that the Gessel shaft was holding information from you again? Okay. Okay. Should we explore further? But... Oh! Face the fear, make the future. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, and it's changed to the Lobotomy Corp text box. That's cool. Loud buzz, crackle, and an unfamiliar voice broke through the awkward silence we were meandering in. Oh, I guess I can't hear your answers anyways. Hem. You know what I said? Hello, this is Hot from the training team speaking. Oh, this is the old... Is this the old dude? Is this the old dude? MrBlurry. Oh, it's a her. Never mind. Who's Hod? Which one's Hod? I'll send you their Twitter. You can check them out later after stream. All right, Chris. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Exception 48A. How many exceptions did you come up with? Lol. Hodslander. Oh. There was a dull thwig as Sinclair began to air his concerns. What? You there at the lobby? You've been dozing off during our drills, haven't you? Pretty sure I explained this in that in outlier cases like these, we'll be firing physical intervention shield bullets we share with the middle layer. So why are you acting all surprised for, like you've never been shot before? Ah. Pod is the one with brown hair. Oh, okay. That bullet does kind of look kind of familiar, actually. We carefully approached Sinclair to take a closer look where the projectile hit him. Is it a... Oh, yeah. I see. Okay. Okay, Heathcliff, you didn't need to say that. Hod, since you were asking, she's a short girl with brown hair and big ol' Hogan. Right, yeah. Okay, you smart asses, yeah. Okay. The bottoming Corp maintain collaborative efforts with other wings. Right, fair enough. Okay. Rare damage in Lobotomy Corporation terminology. I guess that's something I'll learn when I play Lobocorp. We'll have a counseling session later about your lack of focus during training. For now, please try to suppress the ordeal of noon as soon as possible. I'll give everyone a physical intervention shield, so please try to take care of the deal with as few casualties as possible. Okay, let's get a move on and deal with the other steals as well. Okay, good idea. Thanks to unexpected support from Sephiroth. And then the fucking spelling changed again! Support from the Sephiroth, we were able to explore further through the warp tonight. All the training were good for their own. Is that so hard to understand? It was just that I couldn't help but think that Hod's last few utterances that managed to slip through the static made me wonder what really went down here at the headquarters of Lobocorp. This is Lobocorp law now. Sephiroth. That's what I thought. When I first read that, I'm like, that's Sephiroth, isn't it? They all have long hair, white long hair. Okay. Nice, was that it? Oh, now there's hard. Okay. Hold on, what happens if I... Enter it again.
오늘과 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
What happens if I enter again? Also, seeing the departments in detail here, I did not realize her department was Egyptian themed because of the hieroglyphs on the wall. See? I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. I thought it was. Okay, it's the same thing. Yeah. No. Okay, I leave. Yeah, I thought so. I said to someone in chat, I don't remember who, but I'm like, isn't this awfully like Egyptian themed and like there's hieroglyphs and like cartouches everywhere? Yeah. In hard, you'll fight the monolith. Oh, I see. Okay, I'll probably do that in my own time
그
then.
무엇도 제대로
Alright.
해내질 못해.
Okay, then for now, I think we'll call it here, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Hope you have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day if your day is ongoing.
영원히 검을 잡지
And as
못해.
usual, have a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, have a good year. And as usual, everyone, I'll see you. I want to get another toggle for this. Some other time. Bye bye.